start my recording for real now that we've gotten a little bit of the chattiness out. Austin should be here soon. He said 30 minutes tops, most likely less. So,
I'm getting one of those lamp genie. Oh, I mean, no. Just kidding.
Lamp?
No, it just
I'm
says
gonna
lamp.
spend
I was like,
one
ooh, lamp
platinum
genie.
on this thing.
It says it's only 10 gold, I swear to God.
all right. So last week, we picked up with you just out, it was last week. Just outside of the cultist camp above. No, sorry, you were in it. Getting my weeks confused. You had already dropped off Duthmare in the prison, and Terran and Smirgoff were in a cultist tent with a dragon wing talking about the cult business, really. You were doing a good job of bluffing your way. It kind of convinced Kinnear, who's a rank 2 dragon wing, that you are cult initiates, partly because of your garb. He eventually sort of just like ushers you out, like, hey, like, get lost, get your own tent, right? And after you left there, you had a choice of which, like 2 or 3 directions to go, and so you made for the cave first, and you got stopped by somebody much higher level, and you haven't identified what level that was. Bluffed your way out of that, saying that you were pretending to be drunk, and it worked. And then you doubled back past Kinnear's tent towards the prison, and you met the hunters, who were there against their will, sort of. It's kind of hard to sum that up quickly. And convinced them that you were not, in fact, initiates, which took a little bit of doing because they bought the costume that you had. Managed to kind of gain their trust mentioning Escobar the Red, because one of the hunters there routinely would trade with Escobar, and so when he heard Escobar's name, he knew you weren't actually cultists, and he trusted you. You worked together to spring everybody in the prison, including Leos and Erlenthar, the monk Harper. Monk is his class, and Harper is his faction. Just in case I didn't clarify that last week. Harper's, you would know to be a fairly recognizable name. They are a faction made up of people who are looking out for the common good. They are very much positive, good aligned. They could really be anywhere on that good aligned spectrum, but mostly towards the lawful side. It'd be kind of hard to find a chaotic good Harper, I think.
Yeah.
They're almost exclusively neutral or lawful. He has a contact named Onthar Froom, who is a dwarf who resides currently in Baldur's Gate. To get there, you're going to have to follow one of the main roads north from Greenest and go through Burdusk. Then you're going to have to make your way west once you reach Scornubal, pass through El Tural, kind of roughly following the Chianthar River, and this is all on that map on the screen for you. And that will bring you to Baldur's Gate, which is a few miles inland from the coast of the Sea of Swords. On your way there, Leosin wants you to alert the people of Burdusk about the cultist threat if you can. The times may not work out. He's not sure that that's possible, but if you can, make all haste for Burdusk, and try to raise the alarm. But for now, there is a more important thing that you must deal with, and that is the dragon hatchery inside of the cave. He's aware, based on some information he heard, that there are dragon eggs in there. And that really concerns Leosin. In fact, if you can get any information at all, you don't even have to get the eggs or do anything about them. If you can get out alive and get that information to Onthar Froom in Baldur's Gate, that is top priority. and that will earn you some serious like brownie points with the Harpers and with Onthar's faction, the not the Flaming Fist, sorry, the Order of the Gauntlet. So they don't always work hand in hand, but these two guys have been friends for decades. So Laosin has convinced you, or maybe you decided of your own volition to do this. We're going to see if you want to purchase anything. You have been purchasing a few things real quick, storyline wise, working that in right before you arrived at the cultist camp once again early in the morning, somewhere around 5 in the morning. It's not so important, just that the sun will come up soon. So you also were rewarded with an extra sum of money, which I know you've written down, and that was for rescuing villagers.
Done spent most of it.
They're not all from Murdusk. Some are from, excuse me, they're not all from Greenest. Some are from Iriabor and some from Easting. Local villages that have already been raided by the Cult of the Dragon. And once you arrived at the cultist camp, you scaled down the cliffside a little bit to the upper cultist, what would you call it? Guard tower. Mm-hmm. There we go. The one that was manned by humans, not by kobolds. And you found that there was nobody there. You heard some commotion just a little bit to the north of that area, and when you looked over the side of the cliff, you saw a ritual going on. And if you would like, you may make a religion check.
Me?
To try to identify what they were doing specifically.
10.
8.
Sounds like a blood sacrifice to you. Especially, that thought is especially reinforced when you think about the 2 people strung up on the crosses. In fact, as you continue to watch a little bit before you turn away to go down that rope ladder, because I think that was your idea, you see one of them is unfastened from the cross and brought to the altar, which has a pentagon etched in red, surrounded by red candles, and you hear a chant go up from all the cultists that are the audience of this ritual. Apologies for my my player's guide being slightly printed weird.
It's all good. I remember you saying when you got into the spells, it got like a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it printed weirdly. And
let's all pool our money together and get an elephant. They could hold 1,320 pounds of gold.
Jeez. It also hurts everybody in the nearby area that you're there, which is a plus if you think about it.
Heck yeah!
Get a quick check.
Hey, it's only 200 gold. 200 gold for an elephant. Let's go.
See if I need to close the gate real quick. 1 second while I look out the window.
Okay, so perfect. See, this has.
I'm not concerned about it. We fixed up the fence, and the calves aren't getting out anymore. So, especially at this time, they're on the other side of the property. Okay. Now that you've gleaned that information, what would you like to do?
I think we're going to go down in the cave, don't we?
Yeah. I want to. Well, here's the whole thing. When we look down, when we were in the tower and stuff like that, like everyone is over there in that little area that is doing the whole blood sacrifice thing. I sort of want to go down while it's still dark, and I want to possibly go over towards that big ass tent. I want to see what the hell might be inside there. Because if we can get in there, if no one's in there, who knows what could be in there for us to take that could possibly help us. And if there is something there, we might have to run away like Monty Python.
Run away!
But I mean, it's like, you couldn't get past that last time. Yeah. So maybe we can this time. If anything, to take a peek, and if nothing's in there, we just go into the cave.
Okay.
I mean, it's right next to where, if I remember right, the map. It's right next to where everything was.
Did he say his meeting was at 5? Or...
Yeah, he said it was at 5, 30 minutes tops. Maybe what I'll do is I'll kill a minute or two. You know what? I will run up and close that gate real quick. Just to be on the safe side. I'll give him some time. So I will be right back.
We're getting ready to go in there, and this is gonna be fun. Just want to make sure we don't die from stupid traps and crap like that.
We're immortal. We won't die.
Right. There it is. That's what I thought. So it's a touch action. So what's... What was the other one? I was like, healing word. Where's healing word? Okay, that's a range. Die 4 plus modifier. Okay. That's what I thought. That's a ranged one, whereas Cure Wounds is a touch. G.
Go ahead and preheat the oven.
You still have some fun escape artist goats or escape artist calves getting out still.
Not as much as last time. I managed to get that fence. Well, we temporarily patched it up, and then we ran some barbed wire, so it should stop them now. I'm thankful for that because they were kind of getting on my nerves a little bit with how much they were breaking out. I mean, like, at the worst times, it was just like, oh, you gotta drop what you're doing. The calves are out. They're gonna go drive and get hit on the highway.
Right.
Alright, that thing preheated. It's gonna get kind of cold today.
Oh, it's supposed to stay nice tonight. Like, I think
Oh,
it's supposed to be
tonight?
like a low of 60 tonight. But then I
Oh.
think Friday they're calling for like rain, snow in the higher elevations.
Oh,
Crap Friday. But it's the best chance of rain we've had in months.
Yeah.
So it's
Good.
going to be nice to get
it's
the
been
rain.
pretty dry.
I'll be driving down to Nebraska, so I'll be ahead of it.
Okay.
This one right here, this is what I wanted.
Did Austin join while I was gone?
No.
No, I texted him too.
Okay.
Are you ready yet? You said it'd be 30 minutes. You got 2 minutes. What is it here? Hold.
Oh, he said
Yeah.
he'd be late 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Or he said he'd be
Like
the meeting would be
6:30.
Oh, okay.
He's saying he should be here, which is 5:30
This one
for
I'm
him.
choosing here.
That's
You
true.
can see with
Yeah.
the range.
Moment because he texted me this morning at 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, no problem. We'll work with it. He's pretty dexterous. I don't know his dexterity. But
So what's the saving throw?
I think it'd be safe for you guys to roll some stealth checks to go down that rope ladder if you agree.
Yes. Let's do it.
I'm not
Oh,
too.
there we go.
I'm not too concerned about being stealthy.
You have the cultist garb on still?
11.
I believe I do, yes. I never dropped it.
Okay, you got an 11.
22.
22. Ooh, nice. Let's see. I'll say.
I'm not too worried about
Ooh,
stealthy
okay,
going
well,
down.
it was a roll of a 16 for him, so that's going to be enough. You make your way down the rope ladder. Say at a decent pace. one that doesn't impose any difficulty in
I
getting
don't
down
DMP.
and possibly
Austin
have him
didn't trip
fall.
and fall.
No,
This
like
time, yeah.
this time it'd be
God,
5d10
That
fall
was
bludgeoning.
hilarious, dude.
So I don't think he really wants to take potentially 50 damage.
Mm-mm.
So
No.
I don't know. Whatever floats your boat.
Being a ladder would be a lot easier. We were on a rope last time, so.
Let's see. Down at the base, you once you go down like this, and then you turn around, and on your left side would be the cave, and sort of generally this direction would be that big tent.
How far away is the big tent from us?
Probably like 50 meters,
It's the same thing, right?
I'll say it's probably about 150 feet at most. So it would take a little bit of walking, and there's not a lot of cover. So you would have grass you'd be walking through, or like dirt path.
And the cave itself is not. Is it just as far?
No, I'd say it's closer, probably closer to 50 feet away from you.
Maybe we should just go to the dealio. Yeah. Can I do a perception check just to see if I see any movement?
Absolutely.
Nope. 4.
4?
Oh,
Nat 20.
he sees something. 4
Well,
plus
to be fair,
whatever.
it seems like your eyes haven't quite woken up yet this
Nope.
morning. It's an early morning.
Oh, 7.
You haven't had your fantasy coffee yet.
I should have went in perception instead of insight. For some reason, I went insight.
Because I told you I do a lot of insight checks.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, he's here!
Oh no.
So he's behind us, and I kind of did that on purpose. I was hoping it would reduce the amount of echo. Can you hear him clearly now?
Can you hear?
I can hear you. Where
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet.
I can hear you guys great.
The new mic works.
Should I turn him up at all, you think?
You can try a little bit, see if
Okay.
it does anything.
I'm gonna turn you up.
So this is just showing us.
He'd have to switch.
Yeah,
to
I think
camera.
his camera's not on.
So he'd have he'd have to switch to put him on this one if like he ends up joining.
Oh no, it'll split.
If he turns on his camera, it'll show.
My desktop doesn't actually have a camera, so
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem at all. So if anyone wants to do camera, it works the same way. They've got different names this time though, because we're on Windows. We're on a fresh install of Windows now.
It's this one, right?
Yep. You click on that, and then, the little triangle.
And then
And so that top one is the board, and the middle one is us. The other one is something else
Okay.
that we can ignore. So for now, this is going to be appropriate cam.
sweet.
And if you want to center in on a camera for you to be able to see better, you just click on the one you want to see better.
Perfect.
There we go.
So you didn't die when you fell down or when we went down the 50-foot ladder. So that's a good start,
nice. Hey, that's something you can ask for sometimes.
right? that would have hurt.
Double check to make sure I'm getting his audio.
But we just started, so all we have done is gone down the ladder, and we're about 150 feet from the big tent, and we're about 50 feet from the entrance to the cave. I suggested maybe we should go check out the big tent, but being 150 feet away and no cover, I don't know if that's going to be a good idea or not.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Just because everyone was at the, everyone presumably was at the
Ritual.
ritual.
Did I perceive anything with that 20 though?
Yes, I just realized that his audio is not coming through, so I'm going to quickly add it so that I can hear him. Audio on capture. There we go. I should hear Austin now. All right. Would you mind saying something for me?
Hello? Check,
Oh, there we
check,
go.
1, 2.
Oh man, that's going to be crystal clear for us in the recording. Awesome. Okay. Your perception check, Brennan, shows let's see. You were checking the way to the tent, right?
Yeah.
If there was anybody there. Thank you. No cultists in this area of the camp. You remember that this area was all cultists.
Mm-hmm.
Further down the way are the mercenaries. Doesn't seem like there's even really any torches lit over there at this time. It is pretty early morning, somewhere in the realm of 5 a.m. And certainly nothing beyond that in the kobold section.
Do we check out that tent real quick?
I mean, I feel much safer now that you nailed that check. So
Let's run it then. Let's.
I don't think stealth's necessary to get up to the tent. You're able to
I knock on the door.
get there. It's got a.
I know.
It has a tent flap. It's like. It's pretty quiet. Nobody hears it. No response. No, don't come in. I'm in the shower.
Anyone in
No.
here I can kill.
No light coming from inside the tent either. It's not with the tent flap closed.
Do we peek inside?
Yeah, someone can peek inside.
Will we
Someone.
No, I don't know if we can just peek inside stealthy or not. I mean, I guess you can.
just peek our heads in, look through the tent?
Yeah,
flap?
you're
Nicely
the only
looked
one who's
in.
not disguised. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, I'm not disguised. No.
So I'm gonna peek in that tent flap, and with dark vision, can I see dim?
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, you could definitely see dim in there.
Do you want like a perception check on what I see, or
Yes, please.
8 plus 3?
Before
is
roll for
11.
initiative.
Yeah, right.
11.
Yeah.
You see several beds. They're not cots like you saw in Kinnear's tent. There is a large wooden table in the middle that seems to have stuff on it. And then there's a couple like large candlestick holders. You know what I'm talking about, where they hold like, it's like a candelabra.
Mhm.
And they are unlit.
Nobody in there.
You don't see any bodies or any people.
We walk in.
Yeah, let's go check out that table.
Yeah, I think we should go in and definitely check it out and see if there's any potential chests
Okay.
and whatnot. We can light one of those candelabras too if we wanted to, I guess.
I don't know if they we want them to see light coming from that tent.
True.
But candles are pretty dim, so you might be safe if you did it anyway. They probably won't provide much light at all, to be honest. You'd have to have everyone light or
Yeah.
lit for that.
I know that we're all inside.
Yeah, on the table you see a map stuck to
C-15.
stuck to the table with like iron nails.
Ooh.
Let me open to the proper page here real quick.
Is this
Well,
where
there's actually something that for this, like for people that go in there.
Yes and no.
Oh, okay.
say we should
Sometimes you improvise.
take a dagger and get that off? We can't pull the spears off. We should take the map.
Spread open on one of the tables is a simple map of the Greenfields area, showing the villages the cult attacked and looted. An arrow is sketched in from the Greenfields towards the west and the town of Baragost on the tradeway, where the arrow turns north.
The Candlekeep here.
Let's see. A separate sheet of paper that is covered with numerals and columns contains the note. Everything must be freighted north to Neritar. I can
Interesting.
spell that place for you if that
Do you
helps.
think we should steal that map and the
Neritar?
letter and everything?
Neritar is spelled Naerytar.
I think we should just take the map.
I agree. Take the map and take the stuff with it. That's what I think.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm able to pull the stakes out or not, or if we have to cut the map out. But I mean, I can do a strength check, I guess, or something. I don't know how
the only thing
how
I'm
they are.
concerned about is if we don't get back from the cave, they'll probably know something happened if they.
Oh, they'll
see
know
that.
someone was in there, most definitely. But I
So
mean,
it's-
will they know where we went? Is the thing. Or will they suspect that we went into the cave? Or
It's just gonna be. They might be on alert when we come out of the cave.
yeah, or they may just say, "What the hell?" And just be like, "We have other things that we need to get done. Just get it done."
I mean, I wrote it
Yeah.
down too.
It's nice to have that information. It's just one of those things where, if we take it, we'll always have that information. Whereas if we don't, we have what we have written down, which
Go ahead,
which
Austin.
is fine.
Can you repeat what's on the map?
Yeah. Oh shoot! I just shut the page. Oops. I shouldn't have done that. I should have anticipated this. Spread open on the table is a simple map of the green fields showing the villages the cult attacked and looted. I've already mentioned those, but they are Erebor and Easting. An arrow is sketched in from the green fields
So they hit here.
toward
They
the
hit here,
west,
they've hit here, and,
and the town of Baragost on the tradeway,
this way to Baragost.
where the arrow
So
turns
they're
north.
coming from over in here somewhere, because they've sacked this place, and
Then
they're
it
heading
says-
to Baradusk.
Yep. And then
And then from there, they're
everything
trying to
frayed
move north of Baragost.
Mhm.
Because you said Baragost, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
Baradust.
Mhm.
So they're eventually moving everything over here and going north towards Boulder's Gate. So their trade route, once they sack this place, they may end up sacking north, or they may end up bringing stuff around this way.
Where's Nirtar at?
Nirtar?
Not sure it's on the map.
Okay.
I'm going to assume Nirtar might be over here.
I will mention it if I remember where it is. I think it may not be listed on the map.
All good. All right. Do we take it?
For
I think we take it.
I think we should.
Okay.
for Austin's information, just in case any of that
Okay,
was
yeah, we
missed.
switched it. Good. Yeah, we switched it.
You're near Greenest right now. Here are the two towns that they raided, and the note says they're going west to Baragost. You heard from Laosin they're going north to Bardusk, to Scornubel, and then over to Baldur's Gate.
Gotcha.
Interesting. So we have conflicting information from one and
Yeah.
another. He's trying to.
He was a
so-
prisoner.
He was a prisoner. So now we know, according to the map, they are going to be heading to Baragost instead of Berdusk. So
I just don't want them to know that we know this information. And if we have the map, they'll know that somebody knows where they're going and where,
you got a good point. Yeah, what?
Do you have parchment and an ink and quill? You could write it down.
I think it'd be better
I
to
do.
write it so they don't know we have this information.
I do, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I will go ahead and write it down.
All right.
That way they're just oblivious to that we know it.
So while he's doing the oven and everything like that, we did a quick store run, and we pretended as if we did it before we came to the back to the encampment. Is there anything that you might want before we go dungeon crawling? Like, I got a healing pot. I went and grabbed some oil flasks.
There's mess kits. There's
Yeah. Stuff like that. I didn't know if there's anything that you might want. If you'd want to, healing potions are expensive, but I mean, they do well in a pinch because it's when you drink one and you get two die 4 plus 2, so you're gaining back a minimum of 4 hit points to a maximum of 10.
How much is a healing potion?
It's 50 gold. So it's not cheap, but in a pinch, it's one of those things that might be a good thing to have just in case, because I only have limited spells. And, I have spells that, I don't want to save them all for healing, but at the same time, I want to make sure that we stay alive, too.
Let's see.
Right before you joined, we were talking about buying an elephant.
Buying an elephant?
Heck yeah, man! It carries 1,250 pounds of gold,
Never encumbered ever again.
right? But everyone will know where we're at because it's an elephant.
They're pretty practical. They get good gas mileage.
But we can
Fit in a compact parking spot.
if we scare it with a mouse, we might get trample damage.
True.
Trample damage.
Can't go back through that tunnel with it though.
No. No. We take the elephant through the hidden tunnel. What?
I think I'm gonna pass on the store for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got the information down.
So we weren't. So I'm gonna write that separate. So I'm gonna have 9 parchment left.
We're broadcasting to you over a brand new microphone.
It sounds good.
Good. I can't hear what it sounds like, so I'm glad to hear somebody tell me it sounds good.
No, it's crystal clear.
Excellent. Worth every penny of that $40
Hell yeah.
All right. Where did I leave off? I got distracted by the pizza.
So we just wrote down on parchment. We're gonna leave the map.
Okay.
Um,
I'll say that takes you probably about 15 minutes to copy it. Are you okay with that?
I'm. It's still dark out, so I'm not too concerned with that.
I'm gonna peek my head outside the tent, see if I
And
see
watch.
you. Yeah.
You just hear the distant sounds of the ritual for now. You do hear a blood-curdling scream.
Nice.
If I had my familiar, I could have had my bat in there, just listening in.
You gonna get a pseudo dragon?
I've had a lot of those in my campaigns already. It's
Right.
interesting.
They're really cool.
Or draconic spirits, or draconic, yeah, all kinds of stuff. They're really powerful.
Are there any like weapons in there, daggers, whatnot?
Anything-
Surprisingly, no.
Okay.
This tent doesn't seem to be armed with much in the way of physical weaponry.
Nothing shiny. My thieving eyes can.
There's a lockbox next to one of the beds. Small, very small lockbox.
I don't think we have any lockpicks, do we?
No.
No. That's what stinks about not having a rogue, but that's okay. Knowing our luck, you go to pick the lock and you'd hurt yourself,
It's an extremely tiny mimic.
right?
It bites your
No,
hand
not
off.
the damn mimics. So I'm gonna take my. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. They'll know someone is there.
I think we should
Okay.
just head to the cave now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. You're able to leave the tent looking unexplored, as if nobody was even there.
Sweet.
As you're walking over towards the camp, you hear another yell from the ritual. This one's a male. So you can surmise that both of them have been
Toasty.
probably deceased.
Sacrificed.
Exactly.
So the mouth of the cave, does it look lit?
No. Though dawn is just on the horizon, so you're starting to get a little bit of sunlight peeking over the edge. It's not enough to really change things from dim light yet, though. It just extends your vision further right now. Do a perception check for me.
Perception check.
And you're welcome to as well, Austin.
12.
12.
20.
6.
All right.
Austin and I are perceiving great. We see the black of dark.
Hey, that darkness looks pretty dark over there. All right. You see a cultist just inside of the entrance of the cave. The cave entrance seems pretty wide. You can kind of see it go down a little bit. And so it's like looking over the horizon. You can't quite see what's beyond that. But you can see at least torso up of somebody who's wearing slightly more ornate cultist garb than you. He is standing like he's standing at a post, looking out from the entrance. So far, he doesn't look like he's looking at you yet.
Can we stealth up to it?
There's not much going on over there, so I mean,
Just to make sure he doesn't notice us.
if we're, how far away are we?
Probably like 75 feet.
I was gonna say, yeah, we'll go with that. 75.
We could pelt him with arrows.
It is within your range. You have 2 archers.
It's one of those things where, you know, if we only see one, I don't know if there's going to be multiple in there, but I mean, we can.
Double hit him.
That's the thing, you know, we can hit him with arrows to see what's going on, and
Where's my
either we like try to lure him out, or we. So does the tree line? Does it go all the way towards the cave? To where if we go back to the tree line, back into the trees area, we could sneak over to it?
I'd say it's more shrubs in this area.
Okay.
So you could probably do that, but they're not as tall.
I say we send you in for a distraction.
What are you talking about? I'm a dwarf, man. They're always tall. Damn shrubs.
Last
tall.
time we sent you into a distraction, you tripped
I
and
could.
got stabbed. I love that.
I forgot about
Hey, you
that.
guys!
That's so good.
Over here.
Maybe it'll work better this time. I never know.
Just going there. Hey, do you know the direction to the nearest dragon egg?
Do you know
Excuse
where
me,
the corner
sir, I've
store
stumbled
is?
upon the
I'm really
cave.
thirsty.
Yeah, it's just right over here around the corner. Avoid the trap that's sitting right here, and you're there.
You guys have a lot.
Make a left at the booby trap. Don't step in it.
Should we rain fire down on this guy? Shoot him?
That's what I'm wondering, because if we shoot him and we don't kill him and he raises any kind of alarm, for them to be able to get all the way around to us, it's going to take a long time, and they're probably not going to hear it to begin with.
Yeah.
But if anyone is inside the entrance, maybe they will, and all we'll end up doing is drawing them out.
Yeah.
And then we'll have plenty of area to where we can just beat the crap out of them and then have easy entrance to the cave.
Austin, you take the first shot. You're better with the bow than I am.
Yeah, I'm down to take the shot.
Sounds
If we're good to roll on that.
Yeah. So this would be a surprise attack, a surprise round. If you are unsuccessful in fully dispatching him in this shot, we will roll initiative.
And we can't shoot together, right?
No, it can only
Okay.
be one. So you might want to pre-roll your initiative while he does this.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
One.
All right,
Was there an initiative?
here we go.
18.
20 on the attack roll.
20 on the attack roll.
Yikes. Okay, was
Not
that a
a,
nat?
not a
20?
not a nat, not a nat.
Okay. Still pretty
That
good,
means,
though.
that means he rolled like an 11.
Yeah.
It was a 13, okay.
All right.
And then for damage,
No, please.
ooh,
You know
5.
what? I think he gets advantage on his attack. If
Wait.
you want to, you have the potential statistically
To
to get a
roll
nat 20. If you want to roll again.
ooh, let's see.
Because this is just for. That was just a hit,
This
right?
is just a hit, yeah.
But if I roll a crit, then I get to roll 2 dice.
Exactly. He gets to
Oh,
roll 2
I see.
times the dice if he crits.
Okay,
How does a
you
2
do
sound?
you do double dice?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
I didn't know if you did double dice or max.
How does a 2 sound?
We'll go with your dirty 20 from earlier. All right, go ahead and roll the damage then. I just want to make sure I wasn't shorting you potentially.
He got 5 damage.
5. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled 5.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative, please.
18.
You got a 1.
Hey, you can move me all the way over there. One's over here.
Yeah.
I'm just picking my nose.
Oh, we're fighting?
Yeah, you guys
we'll
have
let
the
him
bow
over
and
here,
arrow.
yeah.
I don't need to do anything.
I got a 10.
Okay, solidly in the middle. Okay, bear with me while I get my stat block ready.
Hopefully we don't hear like a crazy roar coming from that cave.
You never know, man. You never know.
I would hope that the blue dragon's not in there.
No, I don't. For whatever they summon, or if they're summoning anything.
Let me quick check and see how much time is left on that pizza.
I'm going to
If I'm in the middle of
assume.
combat.
I'm going to assume that
Whoa.
perfect timing.
Nice ESP.
Nice internal timer.
He rolled a 19 on that one. Not quite a crit, but 19. His perception was great.
Yep.
Whose was?
Yours.
Oh, thank you.
Your perception check was well done.
It's because of all these sandwiches we made.
Yeah.
And I developed a clock from making I know how long it takes to wait 3 minutes, and I just multiplied it by an 8.
Internal timer, man.
It's crazy. We'll let that cool for a bit. All right. I am ready to go. All right, so the first one to go is Tyranny. So you have 75 feet of distance to travel, and I unfortunately don't have a map for this one, so I'm going to throw down this guy, and I'm not going to detail it, but go ahead and set your characters on that far side, the left side there. Oh, thanks for switching the camera. I'm going to grab some markers. Those are the wrong markers. There we go. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Jawohl.
Jawohl. Do you want to need any of these?
Hopefully just one.
We'll say this is that's the cliff face. Yeah, I got a dinosaur. I found that in the tractor and I washed it off, and it's now a monster. I actually just realized I got some tokens over here.
It's now the dragon.
Oh, without
Looks
wings.
like a T-Rex.
It's a great worm.
There you go.
All right, this will have to do for the moment since I don't have a map for you. Not for this area. And let's see. So 5 feet. 75 divided by 5 would be.
Are there poker chips in there?
Let's see here.
15.
15.
Thank you. I want to make sure.
Because he is damaged.
It's true.
All right, you're at the end of that yardstick, so you can move yourself a little closer if you want. There we go. Now you are cannon distance.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna take a fire at him with my short bow.
All right, go for it.
Ew. That's gross. 10.
That misses.
Son of a bitch.
Expectations, Brendan.
Yeah. I should have known.
I'm gonna hit on a 2, right? Is this a game where you can miss?
Well, I already found that
That was
out.
aimbot.
The first shot I ever took in this game, it hit ricocheted off a building and
That's right.
it hit a
That was-
pedestrian.
A 1. Damn it.
Yeah, that was pretty pedestrian.
Yeah, it was really pedestrian of me.
All right. Well, that one sails over his head, and you hear a clatter on the stone wall behind. It's not the turn of the enemy, so you don't know what else would happen. That brings us actually right to the monster. Monster is a weird way of putting it. I should have just said enemy. He has. That's what I thought. He kind of grabs something from his belt and raises it up to his mouth. And then also steps 5, 10, 15 out of the cave. Doo-doo!
Sweet.
He's only gotten it started. I'd say he start doo-doo, and his next turn would be the sustained blow of the horn. And that's all of his action. He's not going to move any further.
Sweet.
Lightning bolt his ass.
Smeargoff is next, followed by Doothmare.
I'm not gonna waste a spell on the guy. He's gonna probably knock him down right here.
Well, let's hope. I'm gonna roll for attack, and it's gonna be another 20, not nat,
Okay.
Sweet.
and then, ooh, there we go. 10 damage.
Ooh. And he goes,
You killed Kitty, you bastard.
all right, good job. You took him down.
Sweet.
Anything else on your turn, or just assuming that turn could still be going?
Do we just go closer to the cave?
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely gonna start moving. Are we allowed to move
Yeah, move
together, or do we
Sure.
have to move in?
Sure.
Initiative.
Let's see. You would all go before the monsters anyway, if there were more. I'm using the
Yeah,
same
because
turn
Austin
order.
hasn't used movement yet,
Correct.
right? Okay.
Correct. And so I think the max that Doothmare can go is 25. Everyone else can go 30.
Yeah. You got 25 walking. So
I got
I can move.
35.
35. Ooh.
Look at you,
You're
Ranger.
gonna win
Jesus.
some sprints.
So I can just move to there.
The other two could move
You can go 30.
5 and 10 feet further. All right. What's your passive perception, everybody?
13.
14.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
On bottom left. It might be in that box. I think I wrote it down.
Oh, 11.
11. Who had the 14? Austin?
Yep.
You see the head of another cultist. He seems to be turning and slowly walking towards the entrance of the cave.
So he doesn't notice us yet.
Right. This would now move us from Smeargoff, because he used his action,
Yeah.
to Doothmare. If Smeargoff wants, he could use his free action to tell Doothmare that he sees the foe. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
In the
So-
future, I probably won't describe it like that, but since you're new to the game, I want to not
Right.
hang you up by not mentioning that sort of stuff.
Do you allow
Appreciate
do you allow players to move through other players' spaces? Like, can I move diagonally through his space?
I think you could, because you're small, right? You're not medium.
I'm smaller, but it's just one of those things. I know, like, some DMs don't mind it, some do.
I've never really considered it because I've had so many darn halflings in my campaign that it's never been a problem.
Right.
Just go ahead and do it, yeah.
With cantrips, is that one a turn, or is that...
Depends on if you have a cantrip that is listed as a bonus action, because that's the only spell you can really cast as a bonus action. But you need a Warcaster feat to do that.
So I'm going over here to sort of get out of line of sight.
Okay. That would be the case, for sure. He can't see you.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Can I see if it's lighter in there? Can I see if there's any, like, torch light, or if there's anything that's, like, lighting the place up?
Not from your perspective right now.
Okay.
We would move to Terran now.
Then, yeah, my turn. I'm gonna...
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him this time.
Do it.
20, Nat. For...
Oh, he just natted it.
All right, well, that definitely hits.
Critical.
So you're going to want to double the dice that you would use for damage.
Oh,
And then
sick,
any
nasty.
modifiers, you want to double that as well.
That makes up for the
Sick.
clang miss.
Nasty. Alright.
Yeah, it does.
And longbows die 8.
1d4 plus 4. So 2d4.
Okay, so you do 2d4 plus 8 in this case.
With his bow?
Sounds like it, because he got a crit.
Your bow's up more than a die 4, isn't it?
Well, he's got short bow.
I got short.
Oh, it's a short bow.
Yep.
Because longbow's an 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Where are the D4s at?
They're the pointy
It's
triangles.
easier. You
Oh,
can
there's
use mine if
like
you
these
want.
ones?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
a D4. Yep.
Okay.
So 3,
3. And then I roll again?
yep,
Yeah.
4.
7.
7 plus
Plus-
8.
Plus 8.
So you should get
Plus
15
8?
damage.
Yeah, because it's a plus 4.
Yeah, and that's
Holy-
doubled.
Jesus.
Ah! He's dead.
Yeah, he did.
I
Going-
think he died.
That's going right through his skull, man. Freaking gotta leave a crater out the back. Holy cow. Right through his eye socket. Boom!
Yeah, that's right. All right, you. Let's see, I'm gonna take this
About
off.
time you get a good shot.
Yeah, right?
Right?
No kidding.
Holy smokes.
We're gonna actually move you to the first map, the first digital map.
Whoa!
Woohoo! I'm
Holy
excited
cow.
for this.
Me too.
All right, let's.
This bang's going
See
through my
how-
system. I'm ready.
Has he seen the Digimap? That's freaking awesome.
Okay, so you might have to cover your, or just not pay attention for a moment. Can I borrow that mouse? I had it zoomed in, but it apparently unzoomed.
You can see here.
It's okay, you won't remember it anyway, right? It's too much to remember. Oh, come on.
I'll remember it now. I saw it twice.
All right, that's all you can see for now. Oh, I guess I better leave this here.
How's that look, Austin?
It's a 30-foot
good.
entrance.
Good.
This is super cool. I like this. This is neat.
Thanks.
This is very sweet.
I might zoom out just a tiny bit to make it closer to 1-inch squares. That's probably good right there. All right. The cool thing about in-person D&D is you have to deal with meta knowledge, so you guys know what to do. So you are at the entrance of the cave right there. Yep. So that is the sort of area that the guards were standing in. I'm assuming you would have moved in shortly thereafter. You
Yeah.
got 2 bodies on the ground in front of you.
I want to grab the trumpet or whatever. I want to take
Okay.
that.
Yeah, it's I would say it's like a goat horn, signal horn. They are wearing what appear to be higher level robes than yours.
I want to trade. I want to trade his.
I think
Give me
they
your
have
clothes.
Pardon?
I said, give me your clothes.
Yep.
Yeah. Put the lower level one on him.
All right.
Bring him around like puppets.
Yes, you can tell you are now higher rank if you're actually part of the cult. You have those bars. That one right there.
Oh,
Oh.
fancy.
You've seen that one before. I'll try to share it with Austin. You have these bars. And
Okay.
You've seen these on Kinnear. So
Gotcha.
You have 1 bar. And I might as well just mention it because it'll just be easier this way. You know that would be Dragon Claw, rank 1 of the available ranks. Kinnear was Dragon Wing, rank 2. Previously, you were Initiate, no rank.
Okay.
Not that you really are, but
Right.
Moving up in the world.
really quickly, too.
Is there anything on their person
Climbing
other
up
than
that
the
corporate
robes?
ladder. Watch out, it's dog eat dog.
Yep. Literally.
Excuse me. Anything else on their person other than the robes?
They
Coin
have...
purses. I spend a lot of money on healing potions, man.
Amongst the
No.
2 of them, you put together 9 gold pieces.
Okay.
It's pretty slim pickings.
Any weapons? Any?
You can have a 9 gold.
There are 2 spears.
2 spears?
2
Okay.
spears.
I don't want a spear.
We're just now like it's some pizza.
I will take the gold though. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a piece.
Very good. I'm just gonna cut it in 4. Make a pizza sandwich. You want any dipping sauce?
Sweet. I'm almost
No. I don't know.
almost back to 100.
All right.
All them are
There you go.
rich.
Would you like one?
I'm like, oh, I'll take one. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Here you go.
Back up to 96 gold. Brr, yeah. Let's
You want
go.
me to ship you a slice, Austin?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Dry ice is
I'll
really
pay-
expensive, so we'll just get a heating pack instead.
That works.
Keep her warm.
A micro oven.
Cool. I gotta have the goat horn because I mean, that's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
So
You looking at the spear or?
No, I'm looking at the cantrips.
cantrips are fun.
What cantrips are you looking at?
I'm looking at because I was wondering if the cantrip is like something you can do each round. Because the duration says 1 round, but that's you can only use it once, right?
Yep.
Unless
You
you
have
can
a-
use it as a bonus action.
You have a specific amount, right?
Right.
Or no, or
I thought you could use cantrips
at
indefinitely.
will. You can use them at will. Okay,
You can
cool.
use them at will. Right. I thought he was talking about on a single turn.
Oh no. Yeah, like you don't use a spell slot for them.
Right.
Correct.
Okay,
Yep. They're effectively spell level 0,
sweet.
which is free to cast. It might change if it needs a material component or to use your hands or speak if you maybe got your hands tied or you're gagged. Okay. Now that you're in the cave entrance,
Is it touch? Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I'm just looking at one of my cantrips.
What is it?
Resistance.
Oh,
in front of you, you see the cave has a few torches. The torches are. How do I mark where torches are? Here.
Pardon my reach for a moment.
You got 3 torches. Oh, well, I guess that's where that torch is.
sweet.
Lucky roll. That's it for torches. As soon as you go past that third one, all the way to the right-hand side, which I'm not sure, is it right for you, Austin, or is it flipped? Because it's flipped for us.
The right side is where the players are.
Interesting. So it's definitely flipped of how it should be. So
Oh, but
I
actually-
won't use the.
Okay. If I look at the screen of you guys, I can see that players are on the left. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
So
this
it-
is the furthest torch here. I'll just say that. Beyond there is no more light. It gets dark very quickly.
Damn it. I didn't want that. I was hoping that it'd be a not well lit dungeon, but a sparsely lit dungeon. So I didn't want to have to carry
We
it.
can't see, right? Even with dark vision.
I didn't want to carry it.
If it's completely dark, the best you have is the distance listed on your sheet for dark vision, and it's considered dim light. So you see things not as well.
Right.
You might have disadvantage on perception checks, and the things are black and white. You definitely cannot discern colors well at all. That can be quite challenging.
Do we start heading in, see if we can? Because we don't want to hit a trap, obviously, but
Yeah, I mean, we need to make sure that we're being perceptive, but at the same time, when we get towards the, second and the last torch, we want to probably look at possibly lighting our own. Just because we're going to need to be able to see a little bit better, just to
I need to do 2 pizzas.
just to make sure that
I'm good.
yeah, I'm good after this one. We got pretzels. But just because we need to be able to see well enough to where we don't get any kind of negatives
Yeah.
on our perception when it comes to potential trap finding and stuff like that. Hidden possible doors and stuff. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult for us to find now. I mean, maybe a little bit since the ranger has a really high dex, so I mean he might
if
be able
you
to be our
spring-
trap guy.
If you
but
spring a trap, then you make a saving throw, or
Most of the time, yeah.
potentially,
and that
There,
goes
there
off
might
of,
be an odd one here or there where you don't.
It goes off of like acrobatics or
It can be anything from dexterity to constitution to strength. It depends on the kind of trap it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Constitution's a big one.
It is a big one, especially if it's something like poison. It just kind of shows how like tough as a creature you are when something like that happens.
Bring that on. I'm resilient as hell to
They're
poison.
like pit traps with spikes in them. That would be a dex save to see if you can like before the floor opens jump out of the way, sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And usually when something like that happens, I've got that in mind, and so I'll like let you know, like, hey, do a save or something.
Okay.
Sweet. So, what do you say, guys? We'll start going in?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right.
Sounds good.
Cool. So
Feel free to move yourselves in a little bit, and
we're going to start moving in here.
maybe I'll move the map real quick, just a little bit. It's kind of going to be a little weird.
Oh, the torches moved, the damn flying torches.
Yeah, we can probably get rid of them now. You got the idea.
Okay, so how far in do we want to go? Do we want to... I mean, we're coming in through here. The last torch was about... I mean, we had a torch here, and there was the last torch that was, like, over here.
Probably up to where that last torch goes.
So we can come around, like, this way.
Yep. You see that there's a 10-foot drop.
Here?
Where's my pointer? Oh, I need my sword.
Something like shield.
This won't damage the
Okay.
screen.
It's a reaction.
10-foot drop here.
And it takes a spell slot, but does it end on my next turn normally, or would a shield stay until it's...
Shield will actually stay on here. So is that what it says? Shield.
Yeah,
I
shield.
think its duration is around, isn't it?
One
It could
round?
be around or
I think so.
shield here says duration 1 round.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. And I was looking at the verbiage on a lot of the spells that's in the 5/5 to the ones that you have in there, and they're almost identical.
So basically, you want to save that till a big hit comes. Like if you're gonna get hit by something decently sized.
Yeah, probably. Like you see, if there were like 2 variants of monsters and one's clearly stronger, you probably don't want to use it on the little guys, but on the big guy if he's near you.
Since it's a reaction,
Yeah, you're supposed to cast it before the attack roll is told. That way it's fair.
Okay.
And then because sometimes you might say, "Oh, I cast shield," and it was like completely unnecessary because he rolled a 20, or he rolled a 1 on his attack or something.
Okay.
But yeah, shield you don't have to roll for. I misspoke
Okay.
there. Okay, so you see a 10-foot drop off right here, and a set of stairs. You also see that the cavern continues down below you.
So there's 2 ways we can go here.
Yeah, the book says the entrance to the cave ends here with the 10-foot drop off. To your right, broad steps are roughly hewn into a natural stone ramp. The cavern below is carpeted with a profusion of fungi, ranging from a few inches high to nearly as tall as a human adult. 2 paths lead through the fungi, one to the right and one to the left. So there's fungi down here, and you got one path this way, and then you got one path that kind of goes this way. Now you can't really see a whole lot more than that because it's dark, and you're seeing in black and white. And then this is that other passageway I was talking about.
Can we make a perception roll and see if we can identify that fungi?
Absolutely. Or survival. I'll take survival too if you prefer.
I'd prefer survival. Well,
Mine are the
what's
same.
perception?
22.
Oh,
18.
he's gonna get that. Yeah,
That was a really good one, 22.
yeah. 22 is gonna beat
Okay.
the crap out of me. 10.
These look like edible mushrooms. They're very large edible mushrooms, but they're edible mushrooms. You recognize them as something that you've found and picked before. They seem a little bit larger here.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you can even see a couple stems of mushrooms that were cut off, and like the actual rest of the shroom is gone, and the much smaller ones are growing out of the base.
I don't
And these
like
paths,
this.
do they look like they've been used frequent? Are they
Yeah,
pretty
there's
worn?
one that looks more used than the others.
If we're gonna go down instead of down this way, if we're gonna go down, we should definitely probably use the most used.
If you were to
Path.
follow the steps, this way is the most heavily traveled. The other way is just simply going straight, and that's a lot lighter travel.
I'm gonna. Yeah, if we're gonna go downstairs, I'm turning around like I'm trying to talk to him, but the mic's right here. If we're gonna go down the stairway, I think we should definitely use the most traveled route. I'm not. I don't like the. I don't like the mushrooms.
There's no light down here, correct? So
We should
should we
light
light our
torches.
torches? Yeah.
We should definitely light torches.
Okay.
Because if anything, to give us some kind of a light, if we're following the most if we're traveling the most well-used path, we'll have to have some kind of a light to make sure that we stick on that path.
Yep.
So,
I'm gonna double check the range on that because I can't remember for sure. I thought it was 10 feet
on
bright
torch,
and 10 feet dim, but I could be wrong.
yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I always played. I think it's like if I'm standing here, I get this.
So just like a square around you.
Pretty much.
5,
That's
10
almost
foot
how
square
I
around you.
would. That's I think how we did it.
Oh, it's 20-foot radius
20.
of bright and 20 foot of dim.
Wow.
Then we
So-
only need one torch, guys. So
Well, I use mine already. I just put mine.
Crack this door.
So you-
let a little heat out.
I'm just wondering if I should carry it because you guys have the ranged.
You can. Yeah.
Weapons?
I'll just hand it to you because.
No, only I'll stay. It's like you're letting me in.
Like you're opening the door to let me come in.
He'll just lay there.
He hasn't figured out how to come in underneath it yet.
No.
Hey,
He's a smart cat, though. Hi,
oh,
buddy.
you got Katie, huh?
He's a little skittish around people he doesn't know.
Oh, whatever. You remember me. I petted you a lot last time.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I'm wondering if we should... I'm wondering if we should just go a little bit further over here with the torch.
Okay.
Just to see if we can see a little bit beyond that
Yeah.
Okay.
before we go down the stairs, just in case there's something of interest.
So making a mental note of where you are.
So
on the
I'm
map.
carrying the torch.
Did you want to be right there? Does that work for you?
Yeah.
More or
Yeah,
less?
so let's put them
Take that guy off. Ooh,
Somewhat
I'm so sorry, Austin. I
behind
smacked
me.
you in the face.
I'll forgive you this once.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
we see like a dead end type thing here. Or we see a potential smaller way through,
Yeah.
but we can't see anything beyond like
No.
here.
Correct.
Well, right now I'm sort of liking the stair route.
Yeah. I am too.
Going through there, we'd have to go single file, so it'd make it a little bit tight quarters.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
We can always hit those on the way out or something.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's a second way out, who knows?
Down the stairs.
So let's go down the stairs.
Sounds
I
good.
guess
Yeah.
I will take the lead since I have the torch. And we are going to go down the most well-used path.
All right, as you step onto the path and make your way down, halfway down, the stone slab slides.
So halfway down.
And
so
you
about here.
struggle to maintain your footing. Can I get a dexterity saving throw?
Of course you can. Come on now.
For just me being front, or
Whoever is like right there on the steps, and it sounds like Brendan's character probably was right behind you.
oh, so yeah, so they're probably following behind me because I have the torch, so I'm in front. So dexterity, 12.
All right.
15.
You both managed to keep your balance as the bottom two slabs shift and turn into a ramp that
Yep.
angles downward.
Do you have a small ruler?
Okay.
I do.
Might just be
why
easier
did
for me to.
Yeah. I put it in the worst spot to reach. Why did I put it back there?
Oh, to move the
Yeah, just to scoot the.
sound. Be careful.
It won't
I don't want to
scratch,
scratch
right?
it.
It
will it?
might. I would just be careful.
So you can make the long arm guy do it. So he would have been here. I think I think
Austin was watching
Schmirgoff.
us tripping.
Austin's going, dumbass. He almost fell.
Whatever.
Silly dwarf.
You guys-
He doesn't get to
though.
laugh. He screwed himself up, Black.
That's true. You can't
Yeah,
laugh
I've
because
got,
you
no,
fell
I've got
down.
no room to laugh.
You still have damage from the time I
Time you fell 50 feet.
fell 20
20
feet.
feet.
All right, so
Are we at the bottom then?
now that we
Yeah.
know that it's a ramp, might as well proceed on down. So, how does the path go? You said it goes down like this way, and then it comes up.
Hitches left.
So it hitches left. So we start coming on down here.
Hooks a Louie.
That sounds like something else.
Because I don't know how the big path is. I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like a single file path or if it's a.
It is, actually. It definitely is.
So we want to stay on the pathway.
You see, a lot of the fungus has been harvested in this area. I should zoom out a little bit. This is too close.
Harvest it.
Yeah. It's like corn.
It's been chopped off right at the bottom. There's little mushroom stalks that are sticking up out of the ground. Like somebody came with a knife and just cut it right off and took the rest of the mushroom out.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should probably take a bite.
I like the way you think.
Austin grows into a dragon. You are now our pet. I tame creature. Austin's my bitch.
These are funny mushrooms that they use before the ritual.
Exactly.
There was something like
Oh,
that
yeah.
in a different cult I ran.
Not in this one, though.
Oh, that's so much better. You can see way more.
Perfect. So,
Getting the hang of this, as you pass through, the mushrooms actually stop, like right about here.
Okay.
What is this?
I would ignore this shape here for now.
Okay.
I was say it's nothing that we can see. It's not like a bridge or something
Correct.
that we can see.
I would forgive you if you thought it was, but that's actually below.
Okay.
Ah.
Your players, your characters don't know that.
Nope, that's perfectly fine.
Um,
So, you know,
First dungeon.
I'm gonna go into this area here, and with the torch that's lit 20 feet out. That's quite a ways.
Can
you
we,
see some dead bats on the floor just ahead of you.
Oh shit!
Right over here. Just a few.
I look up.
See what? Just a perception check, please.
Oh shit! 12.
That's good enough.
Whew.
You see, how many is it? Sorry, I lost my place on this. What? You see about 100 bats on the ceiling hanging upside down.
100.
Well, the good thing is bats don't like light.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? We're gonna scare them all 100 of them. How much
cast
guano
Fireball.
is on the floor?
A thick coating.
Guano.
It is the floor. fact,
Guano.
One falls, lands on a dead bat on the floor.
Dude, our torch is gonna set off the methane.
Did someone fart?
There is no light still beyond.
Correct.
So hold on a second. Let me.
We're committed.
Yeah, we're committed. I'm just trying to. Let's just touch until dispelled. God, I don't want to waste a level 2 spell on that.
And to our right and left, do we know that? Is there anything there, or are those like little tunnels or nothing?
Yeah, that's definitely a tunnel that's at a different level, so you can't.
Okay,
see
you
it.
can't see the tunnels. We're just going straight.
Yep, a fair question.
That's where
Very fair
Schmiegel
question.
is.
Uh-huh. Shelob and that one orc we were talking about the other day, he's hiding around the corner.
Yep.
The guy that I will never remember the name of.
Shar something. Shorgat?
Chicago.
Shorgat something or
Shakira?
Shakira.
Is that what you said?
Chicago.
Shakira is around the
No,
corner.
I said Chicago.
Shikaka?
Chicago. 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 Chicago.
What?
He's concerned.
No, it's not that I'm concerned. I just don't want to use a spell on this. You know, I like having a torch, so I have a spell. Just so you guys know, it's called Continual Flame that I can cast on something that is a light source, just like a torch, but it's
Mobile.
it's continuous, and I cast it on an object, and I can touch it without burning myself. I can like hide it. I can do anything like that without hurting myself or anyone else. And it'd almost be
I
better.
think we should save it.
It'd almost be a better thing to use than a torch. But I mean, I can still fight with a torch because I have my torch and I have a long sword, which is not two-handed. It's a one-handed sword. So I think we can just go ahead and continue in.
Okay.
I think we should keep the torch lit.
Okay. Don't worry about the methane. It does not go off.
Oh, good. Good. I was concerned about that.
Stand back, guys! I'm going in. So I'm gonna get to about right here, so we can see stuff a little bit further.
This is very trippy, but it's necessary.
Right. So are we cool to
like
move all the
trippy,
way
so
in
that's
here?
I forgot you do like trippy.
I do like trippy stuff. Yeah.
So as long as I'm carrying the torch and stuff like that, we'll just keep myself here in front.
Okay.
That way, if anything, you guys can react to kill things as they come at me, and I can just blow stuff up.
Poof! All the bats start squeaking and flying down through the tunnel, and they go that way. They pass right over your heads, making a little bit of racket. So they make for the exit of the cave. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Hopefully
Sweet.
Nobody sees 100 bats leave the cave.
Or if they
now.
do, they'll be like, "What the hell?"
Oh, what is the vampire up to right now?
It's
Right?
about to be daylight and all these bats are leaving the cave.
Must be Batman in that cave. Yeah, no, they leave.
I'm gonna look up again. I want to see. I want to see if anything else is still up there. Perception of 18. I just want to see if there's anything that remains.
Mm-hmm.
There is something.
Yeah, there is something up there. You have dark. Oh wait, you have a torch.
Yeah.
I have a torch. I guess it depends on how tall the cavern is.
Austin, don't get scared now, okay?
Okay. Doing my best.
Boom!
He tucks tail and run.
Run away!
That would be fun to play a character like that. That's just like super scared of everything. You know
Sir Robin, play a Sir Robin character.
Brave, brave Sir Robin, ran away.
No, I didn't.
Bravely ran away, away. I did not. I did no such thing.
I'm gonna have to watch that damn movie.
Yeah. I could have sworn I printed out the stat block, but apparently I didn't, so I'm going to have to use the internet. You see 5 massive bloated mosquitoes. At least they look like mosquitoes, except these are giant versions of them. I would say they're roughly that big. Size of a basketball or bigger.
Say what?
I said that's a big mosquito.
Hell yeah, it is. I say
I
we
don't-
sneak
I don't
past
like
those.
Would you like to know what it looks like?
Yeah.
Come on, show me just the picture. It says, I'll just give you the description for now. This horrid monster looks like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito.
Okay.
Yeah, no thanks. Can we sneak? I want to sneak past.
So, with the perception check, does it...
Hell no.
Oh,
No.
gravy. Do they look content, or do they look... Are they... Can
they
I tell if
notice
they're
us?
paying attention?
There are beady eyes looking down at you.
Okay. Okay.
Speaking of eyes,
So,
there's
yeah.
a cat over there. Carter, no.
Carter's like, I'll figure this shit out, man. I want pets, man.
I am coming in if
I
he
am
kills
coming
me.
in because I want pets.
Oh, he's leaving.
Stay there.
I like your idea. I think we should just try to continue on, see what
Yeah,
happens.
try to just.
If
we'll
they're just
move.
watching us right now, let's keep an eye. Someone keep an eye up,
Boo.
and
no, not it.
we'll keep an eye down.
Not it. I'm not watching those things. I can't see them. They can't see me.
Let's
That's
say
how that works. Peekaboo.
I don't want to get sneak attacked.
persistence of existence or whatever it's called.
I just put my head down.
So someone needs to
They can't see
keep
me.
forward too, just because of the fact that we want to make sure that we're not going to step on anything.
Austin, you're looking up at him, okay? I'm too scared.
I got my eyes on him. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Taryn.
I,
All
never,
right.
I never seen this before in my life, man.
So can we tell if there's like any like, are there any like worn pathways? Is it similar to like room 3 where there was 2 distinguished pathways? Is there a distinguished pathway through 4 right now?
Well, the fungus has stopped, and we're back to normal cave floor made of stone.
Okay.
So it's not super abundantly clear.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say no path that you can tell.
Okay. So I'm going to slowly. I'm not slowly, but I'm gonna like make our way this way.
Roll initiative, please.
Okay.
These motherfuckers. If they attack us, I swear to God, I'm...
Oh no.
Jesus.
Oh no! Alright, turned into a
8.
Mario there. 8, huh?
No, that makes sense since I don't want to fight him.
Run away! Run away!
Well, you got me beat, Brennan. I got a 5.
The people with the high freaking.
We got 5.
The people with the high initiative bonuses.
How about Doothmare?
9. So I'm ahead of both of them.
By one.
Both of them. Alright, still trying to roll for the monster.
Monster.
Guys, maybe not.
Monsters.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't be pluralizing it after the fact. Dan, come on.
Cheater!
Damn it, Dungeon Master.
Cheater in the house.
There's a lot of shit going on when it's plural.
Monsters are first.
No, fuck.
I would hope so. Because damn.
I'd hope so, because I sure intend to kill them. They gotta get at least one attack in before they're destroyed. Alright, there are 5 of them.
Sweet.
They will not get my blood.
I am very excited for...
That's really loud. That's better.
Alright, one drops like an eagle from what is a 25-foot ceiling in this cave.
Okay.
So it was within your dim light. And it charges straight for Doothmare, as he's the one who's in the lead.
We were going to leave you alone, you dirty bastards. But if you want some, come get some.
Alright. I've got a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. So, can I get a pawn piece?
Absolutely.
So he's coming down. I'm assuming he's coming at me. So we're
That's
gonna
right.
put him
This
here.
is just
Yep, that
one
works.
that's coming down?
Just one
Right
for,
now.
for the moment as I describe it.
Okay.
There'll be more, don't worry.
I'm worried.
Don't you tell me to not worry. I'll worry if I want to.
I'm fucking scared right now.
Don't be worried because I can't seem to grab my dice tonight.
And if I don't have dice, I can't do damage.
And that was a small roll, so that's hopefully a die 4.
5
Piercing damage.
5.
Oof, duh.
Maybe it wasn't a die 4. Or it was. He maxed it. 5, 28. Jesus. I'm like, add.
A second one dives on Taryn.
Okay.
Might as well leave the pawns out.
14?
Hmm.
That might miss.
Nope, that's a miss.
He dives, he just misses you. Just off to the side. A third one dives on Smirgoff, thank you. Oh, 8. That's gotta miss.
That's a miss.
With his
Alright.
dexterity, I'd hope so.
I feel like we're playing battleships.
So, I would place 2 pawns right next to you guys. And they're gonna stay within 5 feet for the moment. It'll all make sense in just a little bit. as the last two come diving down as well.
Where and where?
Well, one more at Doothmare for a 16 to hit.
Armor class is 16, so it's a hit.
Okay.
Jesus.
Is it? Well, is matching a hit?
That's how I've always done it.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. 7 damage.
Jesus.
On both of those, or just the one?
Just the one.
Okay.
The last one comes down to attack Terran again and misses. I just know it's a miss. So
he's just gonna rock the tank here.
right after they attack you, they all disperse. So the way the action economy works is you all get 1 reaction per round. So this is like for all of the turns before we start again. You're welcome to use your reaction to opportunity attack, but you can only opportunity attack one of them. And that means your reaction's gone for the rest of the round. And we just started with the monsters, so they won't go again until the start of the next round. So if I were to advise you, just because we're starting a new campaign here, I would say take the opportunity attack on as many as you can.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Because you might kill some with that. You might not as well. It depends. And then when it's the monster's turn again, it'll be a new round, and we can rinse and repeat.
Well,
Does that make sense?
we're doing our opportunities for attack, so we still get to go after
You
this.
still get to go.
They're just moving out of our range.
Yeah.
Or out of our range.
Correct.
Out of hand to hand.
So if you'd like to, go for it. I'm going to move them,
Oh, I'm opportunity
and
attacking.
all 3 of you are welcome to make an opportunity attack.
And then this goes off of anything, or is it just raw roll?
It's your weapon attack.
Oh.
So whatever your weapon attack is, add that modifier to the attack roll, and we'll see if it hits.
15.
15.
21.
Both those hit.
17.
That will also hit. All right, go ahead and roll damage.
I need a D6.
8.
Fuck. Seriously? 2.
Believe it or not, Doothmare and Smirgoff take 1 down each.
Fucking 2.
It's got 2 health.
Which is good that I rolled a 1. 1 plus 1.
Just use this as like a D6.
Yeah, it's a die 6, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, you
Toasty.
smite one.
Split them in half.
Smite 1, almighty smiter.
All right, and they have moved. I would say they're hovering 10 feet above the ground, where those 2 pawns are. And so now we move on to Doothmare with Terran on deck.
Fucking dirty bastard. Little bastard's freaking hurt.
They did kind of do a lot of damage to you.
If you weren't scared of them before, you are now.
That's good. I'm pissed. I'm like, I'm freaking gonna rock your boat here, man.
I'm scared after what I saw they did to you.
I would be too.
What exactly is this? Just to make sure, since it's a cantrip. This is my damage cantrip.
You guys need anything to drink? Or I can't remember.
I'm good right now.
Okay. I would offer to Austin, but I would have to overnight ship it.
Mm-hmm.
I make that joke every time we talk
Okay.
about food.
Yeah, so might as well.
I mean,
And we will continue to make it because it's a
It's-
good joke.
it's cool that he can like get up and like you could make like pasta primavera or something in the background, and we would be just here sitting at the table.
Exactly.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast. I'm gonna cast a cantrip. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this guy.
Ooh,
So saving throw wisdom,
you got it.
please.
I'm
It
sure
doesn't
their
really
wisdom
matter.
is abysmal. 3.
No. And you take 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage.
He did.
Makes up for that stupid 1 or 2 damage, little longsword attack. Even though I killed the one, so that one's toasty. So there's only one left, guys. So you guys should be able to take him down, I hope.
One
should.
left for now.
Duration instantaneous. So it heard a chime. So what it did is it heard a chime and it's like went into the light and it got zapped for necrotic damage.
Bug zapper.
Is it my turn?
Literally. Magical bug zapper right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, it's your turn.
Well, since I can, I also want to cast a cantrip.
Do it.
Oh yeah, cantrips.
Chill touch. Ranged spell attack on hit. Target takes 1d necrotic damage.
Okay.
14.
Will hit.
Plus your intelligence, I think.
Yeah, your intelligence modifier add on there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is what, like +3?
But you still hit at
Yeah,
14,
plus
so yeah.
Necrotic damage.
It
And
does a
clings to target if hit. Also has disadvantage on attack rolls.
How much damage does it do?
1d8.
1d8.
Roll anything but a 1 and you kill it.
Oh, sweet. Where's my
1d8 plus
D8s
modifier,
are the
right?
weird shaped ones that look like 2d4s put together.
Don't you get a modifier to that?
No. No, because it gets that disadvantage.
Oh,
Full of
okay.
pretzels here.
Is this a d8? No, this is 9.
No,
This
die
is
8s. Yep. These triangles. Yep.
3.
No, that's a die. That's a die 10.
Oh,
Here's an 8 if you want to use one. Any of those.
any of these are?
Yep.
Well, I hope you're hungry. I accidentally poured out like
2.
the entire bag.
2. Yes. It
Feel
died.
dead. There you go. I accidentally put the entire bag in there.
Oh, sick. I like it. Yay! I got the.
Sorry, Schmirgoff. We killed them all.
Well, he
That's
got one of the
alright.
kills that was on a reaction.
I'll save my arrows for the next fight.
Search the body for coin pouches. No. They're mosquitoes, damn it.
You just find nasty, vile bat blood in their stomachs.
All right, so I'm pissed off. I got 2 stab wounds. And I got my
Like it's
my
over
long
already.
sword, and I have my.
I was gonna smash something.
I was thinking about
I did
setting one on
smash
fire. Cool. So we're gonna continue on this way. I'm gonna go this way over here.
Okay, you definitely see this. This is an actual passageway, and then you also see a passageway going that way, and then a 10-foot drop off here.
And 10-foot drop off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Should we just peek off that drop off?
I think we should.
Let's move the woo. Okay, we're gonna be well over there. Does that work for you?
So we're gonna come over this way and see if we can see better down the drop off.
Okay, you want to look towards number 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, sounds good.
but I don't want to be right next to the cliff edge.
So you definitely see that beyond this cliff edge, there's another that drops 10.
Everything else would be like dark.
You smell a strong foul odor coming from down here, gently wafting up towards you. It's definitely not the baguana. That was a different foul odor, not as bad as this one.
I don't think we should go down there.
You also see like the glint of little, very small pieces of garbage
Oh,
down there on the floor.
I'd assume that that's probably their garbage heap and maybe
There's a gelatinous
disposal. Gelatinous cube? No. I don't like those.
Hope not.
I hate fighting those. I think we should
I don't
proceed.
think there are any of those in this campaign, but you can keep guessing.
So we can see this way.
You know
just
what
a
you
little
also
bit.
see? Right next to this door frame, you see a broken spear, roughly about as long as this paper towel tube here.
A
This
broken
wrapping paper
spear?
tube. Yeah. It is there's a short handle, and then there is the point on it. It's just sitting there. In a little crook in a little thing in the ground, just sitting there. It
Blocking?
looks very intentional. No. It's just sitting there. Like, imagine like if you just leaned your broom up against a specific part of your wall, every time you were done sweeping. That's kind of how it looks.
Is there anything to get down that 10 foot that we see? Is there any kind of ladder, any kind of anything?
Just jump. Don't be a pussy.
He's right.
Acrobatic.
Austin's right.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
10 feet's not that high. I mean, maybe for a dwarf.
So can I want to examine the spear a little bit, see if there's anything. There's just one against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Like over here. Like intentionally just up against the wall.
Yeah, I'd say like right there.
I
It's
want
just
to-
leaning slightly at an angle and a hole in the stone. There's like a little hole in the stone. It's set in. It's just standing there. Kind of.
I don't want to touch it, but I do want to look at it.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome to.
22.
It is just like the spears that you found on the dragon claws, except broken.
Nothing like attached to it. Don't see any kind of a line or a
That's correct.
potential. Okay.
Yep. As
Just
you're
wanna make sure-
investigating it, roll for initiative.
Just want to make sure that there's no. I wasted my good one on perceiving it. I just wanted to make sure that there was no trap there.
7.
There's my nat 20.
Woo! Nice.
All right, we got him and him.
12.
Smirgoff, 20. You got a 12.
What was Terran's again?
7.
Okay. Let's roll for Zemon step.
The monster.
Wee wee.
2.
The monster's going to do better than me.
14.
Yes.
Yes.
Damn it.
The monster is, how do you say, second place? I'm working on the accent so I
Better than
can
you.
working on the accent so I can do Leos and Erlentor.
Yes.
Or something like I don't know what's turned
I like
into.
it's
something.
There's a girl that I follow, freaking makes me laugh every time, but she's French.
Uh-huh.
And she tries to do those stupid TikTok filters where you have to say the word in English, and she's, oh my god,
Screw
and she's
you.
fucking adorable.
That's hilarious.
But she's hilarious when she does it. Because she has this really thick, adorable French accent when she's trying to do it, and she's like, what the hell?
So what the hell sees us that we don't see?
Well, turns out that while you guys were talking,
Schmirgoff sees it.
I've been looking.
correct, 4 kobolds have wandered in, so I'll give you. Oh,
Kobold!
it's dot time!
Yay!
I didn't do it for the Sturgis, dang it.
That's why I grabbed these. I was like, I didn't even realize there were dots over there.
Yeah, dot master over there.
Oh,
Do I need to
dots.
get us a bowl? I'll get us a bowl for that.
The master of all dots. Brendan's like, when can we open the damn candy?
I was
Where are the Sour Patch Kids, man?
They were literally looking at me as soon as you put them over there.
Help yourself to as many as you want. There's more candy corn
Oh,
over
don't
there.
do
We're,
that.
we're going to eat most of them. They'll be like, all right, put a couple dots here. We're like, oh, they're gone.
When I start eating dots, I black out, and I don't know what happens, and they just disappear. Okay.
I'm glad I'm not getting a lame candy for the game then.
Oh hell no!
I would say it's kind of like beer for me.
And see, you even had my favorite, but they were too messy.
Bummer.
4 kobolds, huh?
That'll work right there, yeah.
Nice.
Orange guy just has slightly different colored skin. The rest of them are red. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I know nothing.
What?
What?
So, after examining that spear, I'm telling them, don't touch this.
Smirgoff, it's your turn.
I'm gonna.
If it's stuck in there for a reason, it's
Yeah.
there for a reason. You pull it out, something's going to happen.
I'm gonna attack the one of the front ones. Doesn't really matter which one.
All right.
Ooh, 12.
Just screaming
Attack
after
roll.
the bastards.
It's your turn. Your turn to roll. You ever watch Critical Role?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that has some great intros.
I'll check it out.
It's like my dream. I aspire to it sometime in the future when I have a house that isn't a trailer house.
Critical
A
Role's
12?
fun.
You rolled a 12? How do you roll a 12?
Yeah.
Your dice
He
are doing a
hits.
Chris.
He
It
hits.
hits. Still
It's a hit.
hits.
How much damage?
6.
He's dead.
I'll eat him.
Beautiful. I'm also going to attack the one right next to him.
All right.
That means he has to roll a 5 or higher.
And then that one's going to be a 16
All right. Brendan, prepare your taste buds.
I'm already
with a
ready.
6.
Huh?
6.
No, he's dead too.
You want this one?
No, go ahead.
Oh, perfect.
Right on.
And that's it for my turn.
All right.
I love that the kobolds get to go before me, because they're going to get really close if they really want to, and then I'm going to be able to get up on them and BAM!
It's the DM's turn to eat. That's what turn it is.
Those two have a movement speed of unknown to you. Though you could figure it out if you want.
20 feet.
5, 10, no, I think they're 30.
20 feet. Oh, shit.
They're both able to make it up to... That's
Schmirgolf.
Schmirgoff, right? Okay.
We got 2 attack rolls coming towards you. Smirgoff?
Oh no.
No, no. No, no. Don't worry, you'll survive, probably.
Probably he hasn't hit anyone but me.
Well, they have pack tactics.
Because they're right next to each other.
So that one can be re-rolled.
Okay, I'll take the other roll. It's better. Let's see if this one's any better. It's definitely not. Okay, one of them is going to hit you. I know the other guy misses.
Okay.
So 17 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That's
Barely, probably, with his...
Alright, it's a
Dexterity.
dagger attack. So,
It doesn't do much of the damage.
it does max damage.
6 piercing damage.
Ow!
Yoinks! Zoinks!
Scoob.
Scoob, it's the monster!
I'm sure he's on a square here.
Thank you. It hadn't quite bothered me enough to go over there. Their cat out there. Hi, Carter. No.
I just want pet, you sons of bitches.
Let me in. I know there's food.
Alright, time to kill these other 2.
All right.
All right.
That is the kobold's turn. I think it's Doothmar's turn now.
Sweet. Move.
Gotta say, I'm way happier with this tech setup than I was last week. For the sake of audio, at least. I think it's gonna come through a lot clearer.
Just so you guys
That's
know,
going to be a miss. 6.
Go ahead,
I'm
Austin.
only at, just so you guys know, I'm only at 10 health right now.
Okay. Gotcha.
What's your attack?
A 6.
That'll miss.
And my attack is done.
Do you want to move anywhere? Oh, you
No.
can't,
No,
'cause
they'll
they
get opportunity.
I'm learning. My turn?
You're
So
picking
good
up
thing
quickly.
is-
Yeah.
Good thing is, yeah, so you can either move here and attack both of them, or you can move here and attack one.
I'm going to attack
That's a
both
good
with
thing.
my scimitar. Scimitars. 18.
Woo! That hits. I almost said that kills, but that would have been the wrong thing to say.
So what does this go off of again? What is your bonus?
So, look at your scimitar attack in the bottom column.
Oh, plus 6, so it's
24. Yeah, that will definitely kill.
That'll hit
Or,
most
I mean,
things.
hit. Why am I saying kill? And I don't know the damage yet.
then a d6.
Plus strength.
8.
Dead.
Dead.
Which one do you want to eat? They're both the same flavor.
Eat the one that can attack me.
Good call.
Okay. And then do I get to go again or no?
Are you 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah. Do
Then
a
yes.
wielding.
Yep.
Another attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
Able to, because I'm holding the torch.
21.
Nice.
Say,
How dare you hit my friend?
6.
he's also dead. Wow, you get to eat all of them.
Nice. Sweet.
You want one?
No, I'll get the green one. There's not many green ones.
Okay.
Man, I got a lot of kills already.
Yeah, you've racked up some kills, man.
So they came from number 7. I think we should come down maybe into 6.
Okay.
I don't know if we should go into 5 just because if it stinks like that, I don't know if there's anything worth going down there for.
Do we need to heal Austin?
Yes.
He's at 10.
This doesn't concern you.
This doesn't concern you. I can, yeah. It'd leave me with 2 level 1s.
Do you have a healing potion that we could give him maybe?
I want to hold that as just as a
What is a mess kit?
just in case.
That's just for preparing food.
Oh, I see. Mess.
Yep.
What about isn't there like a field?
There's a healer's kit.
I have a healer's kit,
Brennan,
but
you
the
have
healer's
all-
kit is primarily for like if you're down and stuff like that. I can stabilize you.
I think I can.
So I can go ahead and use a spell. I'm going to use my touch, the cure wound spell, because that one does more.
Can second wind be used on other people or no? That's
I
probably.
think it's
self.
just on you.
I think it's self.
Yeah.
Max. 8 plus whiz. Add 11.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's the one I usually roll for my hit die, and it always seems to roll 8.
You've
So I'm
got
going
it
to knock
figured
this
out.
down.
Turns out he's got a microscope and really small like drill bits, and he's like drilled and put a weight in the bottom of the die, and so it always rolls an 8.
Always rolls 8. I am getting hit points like a son of a bitch. I still have 21 hit points, so I still have the same amount he does. So I'm good. I'm not gonna do anything healing wise for me yet. So I
Sweet.
need to maintain these spell slots. I have two level 1s, 2 level 2s left. So
Okay.
and I need to maintain
So do we head down then?
a
Head down
damage
to-
one.
You've got 4 dead bodies right there, in case you care about that.
Oh,
And one of them hit with piercing. Is one of them carrying a dagger?
Yep.
I'm gonna take that dagger.
Go for it.
anything else on the 4? I'm gonna go check.
They all have daggers and slings. They have pouches of sling stones.
Plus 3 dagger is it die 4?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take a dagger as well.
Okay, you can take a dagger. I don't know if Smirgov has one, but he could grab one if he wants.
Plus 1 piercing. Okay, just because I want a dagger, I'm gonna put it in my boot.
In your boot?
Yeah, my boot. As long as do they have like sheaths or anything with them, or are they carrying them?
Like really rough ramshackle scabbards.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so I
What
have
is
a
a
place to
dagger
hold
hit?
it.
Or what is a dagger?
1d4.
1d4.
Oh, that's the attack damage, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to hit is your
It'd be a...
me. I get a plus 3 modifier to hit
Okay.
because I have.
And if my
get
scimitar
bonuses
is
to
plus
simple.
6, doesn't matter, is it?
I think you'd use the plus 6. Is it strength or is it dex? Now I can't remember.
Either I'm pretty decent on both.
I would...
For what?
For dagger attacks, I can't remember if it's...
Damage?
For attack roll.
Oh, attack roll. I think it's strength.
That's what I thought too. Dagger.
I think it'd be plus 3 then.
How is the temperature is still going up even though I got the door open? It's amazing how like when there are people in the house, it warms up so much faster.
Yeah.
Because we're full of hot air, man.
I vented air out of here this morning in preparation because I took the AC out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I had like 30-degree air coming in this morning, and I got home and it was 74 in here.
Wow. All
It
right.
is a finesse weapon. Proficiency with dagger. Whatever. We'll go with your +6 on that.
Okay.
And then I heard mention that you wanted to go down the steps. Is that right?
I think we're gonna go down the steps. Because I'm still carrying El Torcho here, so
Okay.
When
There's
I-
about
get to the top here.
free space right here available for you to stand, and then there's an obstruction in your way.
There's free space for us here, so I'm gonna, perceive as I'm going down the stairs. I want to make sure nothing's gonna, trip me up or anything.
Yeah, nothing to trip you. This is what you get, though. The smell of old blood assaults your nose. The floor is covered with dried puddles of it. Four floor to
You want to be
excuse
second
me,
or third?
four floor to ceiling columns are spaced across the chamber. That's what those little circles are.
Columns.
And chains have been strung between them like clothesline. Animal carcasses hang on hooks from the chains. You see gutted and skinned antelope, deer, goats, what might be big
a
cats,
kitchen.
and even a few small bears. Some of this meat has been here for a while, and the smell is a reliable indicator.
It's where they're keeping their food storage. So I went ahead and I stepped on the front thing, and there's something blocking my path. I'm assuming that was a column.
There's a curtain that stretches from the wall between these two and then over here.
Okay, so I can only see here and down this way.
I mean, you can see above the curtain, but yeah.
Oh, I can. Are you sure I'm a door?
It's the angle gets you enough vision that you can see like stuff hanging in the distance. It's kind of like you can see the legs of the animals hanging from the ceiling, if that makes sense.
This would
Okay.
kind of suck to draw.
And I drew it out completely. I have it here. I'm not going to be using it now.
Yeah.
I'm happy for that. This is a lot easier.
Yeah.
So, do we want to explore this room a little bit?
Yeah, let's just walk.
So I'm going to
little
go
bit.
ahead and come on in to allow them to come in.
There you go.
Cool.
That'll help you. Okay. Yeah, there's that big curtain that's in the way of you getting to the carcasses.
Okay. So I'm going to continue to head this way so I can get around that curtain. Because you said the curtain goes from here to here, or does it go all the way?
It's kind of going from the wall to these columns and then back to the wall.
Okay, so is there a way? Is there like a? Can I see that like there's a part or something like that to where we can open to go through it?
Yeah, it's like a stage curtain. You could do that if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah. So I will, part it and look into it
Okay.
with the torch.
Okay.
It wants me to have you roll a dex saving throw.
Gotcha.
Oh.
16.
All right. Yeah, no problem. Nothing else. Nothing more on that subject.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You're able to part the curtain, and you can see just tons of hanging animals, and there's dried blood on the floor, and it's just more of the same. You don't see anything different.
Nothing moving.
Correct.
Okay. Well, guys, there's nothing in here. It's a bunch of dead animals.
Any
So
good meat?
doesn't look like it.
Yeah, the smell
Doesn't smell
sound so
like
good.
It'd pair well with those mushrooms, though.
But make sure you cook it to like well done. Kill all the freaking bacteria.
Basically burned.
Do we want to leave then?
Yeah, I think we should go ahead and leave
Okay.
because I don't really feel like going through rotted meat.
All right. I'll move.
So
the
we can
map
go
a
ahead and
little
head
bit here.
on back up to the top of the stairs, going
How's
to
that?
number 4. Yep.
Gives you more view of what's going on.
So we have the dead kobolds, we have the dead fly things over here and in here. So I don't think there's anything in 5 for us to concern ourselves with. I think it's a trash heap or something.
I wonder if we went down to that second ledge, if we could see any further into it.
We could. I mean, we could work together and lower someone down probably safely,
Yeah.
and then raise you back up safely. whoever goes, except for me, I'm short.
Yeah.
So if one of the taller one wants to go down, I can hand you the torch and you can take a look.
I want to do that.
Smirgov also might be a good pick because he's got high dex, doesn't he?
He
Yeah.
does have a high
Yeah.
dex.
Yeah.
So if anything, he can get down there. He'll have a better chance to. Well, I mean, if we lower him down and stuff, if both of us assist, he should be able to get down without damaging himself unless he rolls a 1.
You want to do that, Austin?
You talking about this 10-foot drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
He's
talking
like-
about going down here and giving you the torch just to see if you see anything
He's like, I'm jumping.
better.
It's only 10 feet. I can hang onto the edge and drop.
That's true.
Yeah, you could.
You want to do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand him. I'm gonna hand him the torch. I'll get down on my belly and be like, "Here."
Why don't
Hand
we
him the
have
torch.
Smirgov do a perception check for me?
$11.
You see the glinting of metal
And some parchment down there, but it's amidst a bunch of clutter that looks quite shabby, very much like garbage.
Just a garbage dump.
Yeah,
Is there any garbage on this ledge you're standing on?
not on the ledge.
So what he was seeing is down below.
Yeah.
You guys trying to go dumpster diving?
We can if you really want to. I don't know if there's gonna be anything of value in there, but I mean we can go down there. I don't know if anything will be down there to possibly attack us.
I'm gonna guess there's not gonna be anything of value, since they were already separating out all the gold and stuff
Okay.
from their looting.
Now we have plenty of more dungeon to go and check out too, and if anything, we can always come back as well if we really feel the need to go through it.
I'm good with just coming back up.
All right. With little effort, Smirgov is able to get back up with your help.
Yeah.
Sweet. Hand me the torch. We'll start heading this way. Do 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 do
All right.
do 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 do.
Okay. Let's move the map just right there. Okay. What you say is Don's got an accent all of a sudden. These are stairs that are enclosed with wrought iron bars. There's a 10-foot drop here. And then gonna go back to the book for a second.
Is there any is the only light still my torch?
Correct. Those stairs are wooden. Again, there are iron bars around those steps that come up to the height of 10 feet.
So almost like a fence.
There's a key on a peg at the top of the steps that you can see. And then there's a rack along this wall. And that rack contains strange looking implements.
Hey, I don't know if you guys
there-
can hear me, but I think that you're muted.
Oh?
Hello?
Oh dear, it did the thing again.
Oh, you can. Is that the mute on there? Or?
No, it's this one. Okay.
Either that or I.
Poor guy.
It's probably what the hell.
What is happening? Let me join. How old are you now?
There we go. I can hear you now.
Okay. That happened earlier, and so if it happens again, I will fix it. I just had to disconnect and reconnect. I'm not sure why that happened.
Huh.
Okay. So I'll briefly cover again. There's wooden steps surrounded by wrought iron bars. There's a key on a peg right here at the top of these steps. This is a 10-foot drop, which you can't really see down into the pit because of the light.
Okay.
And then there's a rack here with implements, and I was just describing those quickly.
There's a long pole with a lasso at the end, and then you see leashes collars, sharp prods, mock weapons made of wood, and human-sized dummies stitched out of sailcloth and stuffed with straw, with ridiculous expressions on their faces.
That sounds like a cage for those dogs that we came across.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the case there, because yeah, they have like some kind of a leash thing going on.
What if we went along this ledge and did like lit one more torch and threw it in there?
We should be able to, if we get up close. I hate personal knowledge. I hate when there's a key just hanging there in a dungeon.
Well, I ain't opening that door unless I kind of know.
No, yeah, we definitely want to see down there first. And I think we can probably be more than likely we'd be safe getting towards the edge. I mean, not going right up to the edge, but getting towards the edge to be able to see down into it. Because we do have a torch that will go 20 feet. So, I mean, we can always light a second torch and span it out so we can see what's going on a little bit further.
I think that's a good idea. I think we do that.
So we're going to keep going in. I'm going to go do this square here.
Okay.
And I'll have these guys around me.
And somebody's tossing a torch down there?
Yeah,
Can
if
we
we
see
want.
anything right now?
Can we see
With the
what?
lighting?
You can't right now, no.
Okay, let's light another torch and toss it in there.
Okay, so we can't even see the bottom.
You can see the bottom. It's just there's a lot of shadow.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll light his torch. We'll
Yep.
get her more. And
Okay.
How far
Yeah.
can I throw a torch?
do you want to throw it or just almost drop it straight down?
Well, I kind of want it to land somewhere in here so it has more of a...
I think you could easily get here.
Yeah.
There's
that way
enough
it has
mass
more
on
of a
that torch.
radius.
All right.
Okay.
It drops down there, and a sound comes out of the darkness.
Woof.
Okay, that's a bit loud.
Woof.
It's more like that.
Like a lion damn near.
Nice.
No, I borrowed the Nexus sound effect from Star Wars.
Oh, nice.
2 roars, not quite that vicious. More like
Woof.
curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woof, woof. Just like that. Yep.
Meow.
They respond from the furthest corner, and then one from back here.
Okay.
And then you see 2. We called them devil dogs.
Yeah.
2 devil dogs walk slowly out of the shadows towards the light.
That was thrown?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What if we just shot down on them?
Yeah. I mean, heck, that's almost what I would do.
I mean, no reason to keep them alive, right? And they hopefully can't get up to us.
I mean, I don't think animal handling is going to allow me the opportunity to potentially tame them.
I just discovered that I can sheath it.
Oh, perfect.
Even though that would be fun because we have all the materials to possibly do that.
Oh yeah, we have leashes and stuff.
But
I mean, if you can get them up to the cage, you can try.
well, it'd be one of those things where it'd require me to go down there.
Well,
Animal handle.
if you got down here, there's still a
Yeah, I
cage.
guess you could. As long as it's not trapped and I get stuck in there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with shooting down there if we want to go down there to explore it to see if there's anything down there.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pet that dog.
A dead one?
So you want to attack it, or you want to animal handle it? I kind of lost you. I don't know what you mean.
Me, I'm saying shoot on it. I don't know what Schmiergoff
Yeah,
is
no.
thinking.
No, we can shoot it.
Oh, I see.
So he said he wanted to pet it. I'm like, okay.
Go pet that dog.
You want to go down there? Let's go. I
Alright.
have a couple more healing spells. I guess.
Austin, pop a shot off. Don't you get 2 shots if you kill one?
No, it's only so if they're within 5 feet of each other.
Oh.
They both congregate around the torch. I could say they're roughly 5 feet away.
Yeah, so I could take 2 shots. I'll attack the first one.
Sounds good.
Well, that's a
Torch.
nat 1.
A nat 1.
Oh golly,
Yep.
that's a torch.
That one misses.
You don't say.
That one misses and hits the torch and puts it out. Damn it!
The second one's an 18.
Oh, that I think
Oh, is
that
this the
will hit.
torch?
Let
That
me
was the
double
torch.
Check. I got a little excited and almost said yes without checking.
God, I hope an 18 hits. If it doesn't, damn.
Well, I think it does. I just don't have the stat block in my hand at the moment.
I was like, these guys might take a little bit.
Yeah, it'll hit. Yep.
For 6 damage.
Okay. Devil Dog sort of yelps a little bit. Now, it can't react to you, so you could individually
I was
all
gonna
take turns.
Say I'm gonna take a shot too.
Uh-huh.
Shot in the dark.
Unless some other foe were to show up, we don't need to roll initiative.
Well, there's no dark. You know, that's a good thing.
17 plus 6, so yeah, like 25, 24.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then D6 or D4 actually.
Just kidding. Roll for initiative. You could do that damage, though.
Okay. 9 on the one that Austin hit.
All right.
They're gonna come from behind. Oh, Maple Leaf smoking it. 6-2, baby. 6-2.
All right.
9 on the one that Austin hit.
Okay. Oh, and we are rolling for initiative.
The one with red, yeah, is the one that both of you are attacking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He ain't dead yet?
No.
Oh shit.
No, these dogs are gonna be a little bit more potent.
Nat 20.
What? Oh, for your initiative roll?
Save the nat 20s for your attacks,
I
not
know,
your freaking
right?
initiatives. 6.
6. I'm guessing you're probably somewhere down here right now.
More than likely.
Well, you beat the
18.
monsters.
Yes, I beat the
18.
monsters.
Sweet. There we go. Darren's first.
What monsters? These ones?
That's right. I forgot to place it.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Is
I'm
there
like,
somebody
yeah,
coming
it's-
behind us?
That could be. I was just thinking I should keep a watch behind us, just in case people come out that tunnel because of the yelp. That's what I was gonna
there's
do.
Like 4 of them.
One you haven't seen before. Shows up
Oh.
from down the tunnel.
Shit.
The hair is on your neck, Ray's Terran, and you look behind you, and there is a kobold with wings.
Oh, okay, cool.
He is about 5 feet off the ground, and he is what was making towards you. Obviously, it's your turn, so you can do something about
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna cantrip the chill touch.
All right. Chill touch is going to be a good one for him.
D8. I need D8.
Die.
4.
Is it a save or an attack roll on that one?
This is attack.
Okay.
So 4 damage, and then it also has.
Did you make the attack roll already?
Oh shoot, no, I did not.
I thought maybe I just
19.
missed it. Oh, well, that'll hit.
Freaking rolls a nat 20 and a 19 with
Should
that dice,
should
hot
I go with
dice.
the 4?
Yeah.
It's already okay. So 1d4 necrotic damage, and then it also has
Some form of save.
it can't regain hit points, and then it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Oh, dang. I did not remember that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for a cantrip.
And it has disadvantage? Holy shit.
Do not sneak up on me, man.
That's a, that's a
touched you.
cantrip.
I thought you.
Holy cow.
Okay. Well, the next one would be Smirgoff.
You
Are
can
you-
also see the flying kobold.
I was gonna say, are you going to alert us to the presence?
Hey, he's behind us, man. Turn around.
Turn around!
Oh shit. All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at him.
Damn dogs! Shoot an arrow.
He said, "Oh shit." What the hell is that?
What is this shit you speak of?
Yeah, on hit, target takes 1d necrotic damage and it can't regain hit points until the start of next turn. Till then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target, it also... Oh, only on undead. For
Okay.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh, okay.
So is it an undead winged kobold? Well, he's certainly not
yeah.
alive.
No reason. Just asking for
I think
a
you
friend.
said 16.
16 will hit.
So what does necrotic do? Does it do
Yep.
anything?
Necrotic damage?
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, like it kind of like shrivels you up. It like makes skin black. Like it's like undeath sort of damage.
Yeah, it's like death touch in a way. It
Mm-hmm.
shrivels you up, almost like ages you in
I'm
a way.
having trouble hearing Austin all for some reason. I bet I should just turn it up.
Yeah, turn... Yeah.
Crank it
That one
down.
hit for 11.
Oh, fuck.
Poor winged
You were
kobold.
attacking that wing kobold. He dead.
He's totally. Damn.
Try eating the bishop. Get your fiber.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to decide what happens next because it's not the end of his turn yet. But did you have 2 attacks? Did you want to attack one of the devil dogs too?
I can only use that if the enemies are within 5 feet of each other.
Ah. Okay.
So realistically, I probably should have shot the devil dogs. I just wanted to shoot the kobold.
You did protect Terran though,
I did.
and they don't currently pose a threat to you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, they're not even responding to our attack, which is weird.
He yelped a little bit.
He yelped, but they're not like responding. You know,
Yeah.
normal dog would probably respond and try to jump up the cliff or something. You know, you would think.
Hopefully they...
Well, you hit it like twice
The one, yeah.
for quite a bit of damage.
Oh yeah, and it's not necessarily their turn if they're on the same
So
initiative.
are we still on initiative?
Yeah.
So yeah, if his turn's done, I might as well toll the dead on the one that's damaged. Make you throw a wisdom save.
11.
No. So you take 6 necrotic.
Okay, that one dies.
Okay, that one falls over. Toasty.
He did.
And the other one is there. So I guess I'm done, and we'll see how the other one reacts.
Okay. One more bishop, please, right at the base of those steps.
At the same spot that we
Yeah.
killed the other one.
Yep, the exact same monster, just this one slightly different color, shows up, and you hear a commotion behind him of draconic, like broken draconic, like this way. Move it, move it. This guy makes 2 attack.
Which
That
guy?
one.
Nice.
Okay, so he doesn't hit,
Does he move close?
but he will move closer. Let's move 3 spaces towards me.
Like here?
Right there, yep.
If he's
He's
gonna
right
do
next to
that, that's opportunity for him.
Yep. And then
So you can do an opportunity of,
First I
or
wanna eat
of
one.
attack if you want.
Oh, of course.
Because if he's going to move that far, since he moved into your spot and he moved through your spot, that means you get an opportunity to attack. I don't, but you do.
I was intending for him to move straight that way.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so if he moved like from here 3 forward, That would move him through the space, right?
Yeah, but 5e doesn't do it that way. It's
But-
just if
oh.
you're within melee range and then you move out of.
Oh, it's
engage.
only if you move out.
Mhm.
Oh, see, I thought it was if you move through too. That they must have moved that then.
I don't know when they changed it. It must have been 5th edition. Because it sounds like that was the case for. It was different for 4th edition than 5th.
Yeah, 'cause well, yeah, and even in third and I think third and fourth, yeah, it's one of those things where if you move through space,
Right. Okay, those 3 yellow ones use all of their action economy to get down there, and there are 3 sling stones that come flying your way. And they are all aimed at the closest person, which would be
I hate
Tyranny.
stones.
thank God it's not me.
They're
'Cause it'd probably hit me, all 3 of them.
they're harsh and dry, and it gets everywhere. Oh my word!
That's not good. I don't like that.
2 crits and a nat 1.
Can. Is it too late to do shield?
not at all. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna use
Not at all,
shield.
thank God.
I'm gonna use shield. Visible force protects me till start of next turn. You have 5+ bonus to AC, including against triggering attacks.
5! Holy shit.
No damage against magic missile.
2 dirty 20s and a 21.
No.
Okay.
Do any of those hit?
Yeah.
No.
Oh wait, 2 dirty. What do you mean no?
Shield gives you +5 to your
To
AC.
this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it +5 or +2? I don't remember.
It says +5.
It says
Oh.
+5.
Yep, +5 bonus.
So that gives him 22 AC.
22.
Wow, by the skin of your teeth. Holy
Wow.
cow.
They bounce off his
Good
shield.
call.
Yeah.
Tink, tink, tink.
Yeah.
Woo!
That was a good use of shield.
Thanks.
Good lord. That's when you said +5, and I'm like,
Man, I'm not redoing
Fucking
that roll
22.
again. That was incredible.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
insane.
For 3 kobolds to get that high all in a row, that was amazing.
That would have hurt a little bit.
They
That
used up
could've.
all their luck. All right, next turn will be back to Terran.
your turn.
All right. Since this guy's already in, I can't move away, right? Otherwise, he gets opportunity.
You could disengage and move, but it would use your action, so you wouldn't be able to attack anymore on this turn.
Okay.
So it's recommended that you don't.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna attack him, I suppose. With my scimitars.
Scimitars.
Oh shit. 12.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
That's good.
Nice. That makes me happy.
7.
Wow.
And then, can I do it again with my other one?
If he's still.
If I'm dual wielding?
Yeah. Yep.
That
That's-
one's gonna hit too.
Is that a D12?
You're
he's
using a
rolling?
D12.
Oh.
It's still gonna
Oh.
probably be a hit.
Yeah, you definitely want to use a D20 for this.
Yeah.
Oh, Nat.
Nat 20.
All right, double your damage dice and modifier.
Yeah, you're gonna blow him up.
That's
Um,
impressive.
2.
So that's 6, 12.
Well,
He goes down.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
He did. All right. That means I can run up to the kobolds and start beating ass.
Let's see.
Should I have another one of these down right here so we can remember to check them? Because there's 2 of them.
Oh, we'll remember it. I don't think they're gonna have much on them, but
Okay.
they're just kobolds. Other than what we already got, like daggers.
So since I used shield that last turn, I can't use it this next turn, right?
It's a reaction, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a
can do it,
reaction. Yeah.
For the rest of this round, you can't. But the start of next round, it's back.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the next time it's your turn, it'll be back.
So I almost can always have a +5 to my.
Yeah, at least once a turn, yeah. Because it only lasts one... Does it last one round?
It lasts.
Or does it last one turn?
Oh, it's one round.
Oh! Which means
Oh
it's
wait, but it's a. Oh yeah, and it's a spell, so it's.
Does it immediately go away after your hit?
I don't.
Because that's what I was assuming. I'll look it up as well.
I got.
I would think that
I thought so.
at the end of initiative it'd go away. And then if he'd need it again, he'd have to cast it during his turn, wouldn't he? If it's a reaction. Because if he casts it, if it's an actual spell and he has to cast it, that causes his action.
Mm-hmm. But this is a reaction.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Oh?
Well, oh, it is. Okay, no, I did it right because it would have been a hit, right? So one reaction which you take when you are hit by an attack, which all three of those would have hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or targeted by magic missile spell, invisible barrier of magic force appears.
Until the start of your next turn. Yeah, you got this for the rest of the round, man. Dang, I did not realize that.
Okay.
I've had so few people use shield that I forgot that's how it worked. Yeah, see, man.
So his reaction counts if he gets hit. He can react, have shield, and increases.
From how it was written, he's got 22 AC for the rest of the round until he casts it again the next round. It'll disappear at the end of this round, right before his turn. Because he leads the initiative.
Right.
So right before he
even started.
Yeah, when the monsters end their turn, which is the end of a round, it drops. It's his turn, and he can do it again.
But it uses another spell slot.
Right.
If shield's a level 1.
And the only reason it happened...
Shield's a level 1, or is it a cantrip?
It's a level 1.
Okay, yeah, it uses a spell slot.
There's the balancing right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a.
I was like, man, it's a cantrip? This is nuts.
I was gonna say, if it's a cantrip, holy cow, what the
I
hell?
don't know how many spell slots I have though. I think I only have 2.
Okay, alright. You had me worried there for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I was like, holy shit, he's like
Like, something's
invincible.
broken about this. This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's invincible if that's the case. Do that every freaking turn. It's like, oh my goodness,
Yeah, might as well just...
I'd run around naked. Be like, attack me!
You won't.
Oh man.
Run
Okay,
around
so-
naked with an 18 dexterity
So
and
I have-
shield around, so you have a 19 AC naked.
Ah.
1 spell slot remaining.
But that was a good point to doing it because you would have gotten hit 3 times. That would
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
hurt.
good call. Okay, lost track again. Sorry.
No, it was his
your
turn. He killed the duder. So
Okay, so Smeargoth. Sorry for all
Smeargoth.
that. We had to figure it out.
No worries.
I was scared, man. He's gonna probably stomp on those two that are right next to each other, so I can go in and beat the last one up.
That
Yeah,
is
at least that's what I'm
exactly what I
hoping.
had in mind.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the front one first.
That way, if I
Okay.
miss, I don't get hit too bad. If he kills 2 of them.
Oh, he gets his double attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Does a 26 hit?
Just slightly.
I love how he asked nicely.
Yeah, it hits.
Was that a
I've
19?
I've got a guy who will ask things like, "Does a 45 hit?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Let's you say nope,
If it was Pathfinder, there's potential for that.
right? Well,
Yeah.
you
So
could just say
45
no.
hit. It's a normal, mundane question. Nope, 45 doesn't hit. His armor class is 70.
Jesus.
But no, in this case, you do hit.
That hits for 9.
He did.
The arrow goes through him and hits the other guy.
Second one
It
is
just pins
also a
his brain.
26.
Oh, good lord! Nice.
Whoa!
One less for me to kill.
And another 9.
All right.
That one's all yours. Sweet.
The brain is like scooped out of the head by the arrow, and the body just stands there motionless, and then just collapses. It's just like in the cartoons.
And that does it for my turn.
That was impressive. Very
Sweet.
good.
So I'm gonna boom, 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 and I'm going to attack. 14, 17.
Yeah. Roll that damage.
4.
Okay, it's something.
Heck yeah. Probably one shy. But that's all good.
Okay.
Now it's all you.
Dagger attack on you, I guess.
I was hoping he was going to run away so I could attack
natural
his
20.
ass. Oh, Jesus. only against me.
It's just a kobold. It doesn't even do that much.
Only against me, I tell you. I was the only one that he hit for the longest time. Only a kobold. Max damage, 14.
10 actually.
Piercing.
Good lord.
I mean, you are the only, like, you are the tank of the party. So.
I'm the tank and the only one that you're hitting.
Well, I mean, you did walk right up to him.
I did, but I mean, even the bats freaking hit me, and even in town, I got hit.
I did pick on
Like,
you.
good lord.
Yeah.
It's because you're the most threatening.
I have like an armor class of 16. Their armor class is pretty much the same except for when he's beefed up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, the whole one thing is like miss. Oh, Chris, you got hit twice. Come on. Horse shit.
This is why I have that 1d6 with names on it, is because, like, in my party, sometimes I couldn't choose who to attack. So I just roll for a random attack. And I'm like, oh, it says Zach's getting attacked. So he's...
Dirty bastard's gonna get hit.
Yeah, well, that's the end of his turn. Terran's up next.
Ouch, man.
Notice how no more kobolds come down the pathway.
Because there's two dead ones at my feet and the other one's wounded.
Oh, we don't want to mess with that.
I do have a torch, so I should be able to see up in here.
Yeah,
If they do come.
yeah, you don't see anyone yet.
Yet.
Sorry, Freudian slip. DM
Right.
the slip.
Yet. I like the yet. Just because it's like, oh, crap. But at the same
That
time,
was
it could
totally
be nothing.
subconscious too. I didn't mean to put that yet there.
Well, I mean, the whole yet could be in room 8. It could be in room 12.
Right, exactly.
But the keyword yet is awesome. Because it's like, now everyone's like on their guard, like, shit.
Do I need to take him out, or should I just...
Yeah, you can go ahead and take him out if you want. I mean, you'd have to do it from afar, right? You can't get up to him because I'm the only one that can reach him.
Would I have any disadvantage if I shot an arrow around him?
You're taller than him, so no.
Okay. Well, I am going to
If you
take out...
nat one, you might hit him in the dome, though.
And does drawing a weapon take an action?
It's a free action. You can do it.
Okay,
It's fine.
I'm going to take out my short bow. And I'm going to shoot, yeah? Oh,
Oh, thank God it wasn't a nat 1, it was a 2.
Instead of killing your friend, you just, like, slice a little bit off of his tunic as it
Okay.
goes by.
I was going to say, you put it into the wall right next to my head.
Lo
Dude!
siento.
Dude!
Lo siento.
Lo siento.
Let the ranger take that shot.
Okay, well, that's me.
Smirgoff, don't hit me. You might kill me if you do it with a longbow.
Don't worry, I got this. I'm gonna attempt the same shot.
I was going to say with a nat 1, he still gets like an 8.
22.
Yes.
How much damage?
4.
4.
He is dead now.
Sweet.
The arrow just goes whoosh, right over Doothmar's head into the chest of the kobold who's standing on a step above, and it just like actually goes backwards from the force of the arrow because the longbow hits like a truck. Whew. There's a hole. You like as you're looking at the body, you're like, I can see the step through the kobold. Gross. Its blood is orange.
Are we gonna keep initiative?
No, it drops.
Okay. So, did the other dog do anything?
No, I mean it's.
Is
I
it
take
still
that
hanging
back.
out by the
Yes.
light?
I take it back. It is eating the dead one,
Oh.
Nice.
very much like a wolf would.
So that dog was hungry. So I'm glad that we didn't try to go down there and do any kind of.
What if we try to animal handle it now?
I mean, he'd be a little bit happier because he's eaten, but I don't know if it'd be a. I don't know if it's something that's tameable or not. They're down there for a reason with bars and everything like that, so I'm assuming that they're trying to tame them. I don't know how
They have
tame
they
they are.
have a leash and everything,
That is true.
so they have to be able to be walked.
Walked or they go down there and they put them on there in an attempt to train them, in an attempt to control. You guys do have cultist gear on, so
I got a +1 animal handling. That's it.
mine's +3, but what are we gonna do if we end up taming it? That's the whole thing. What are we gonna do if we end up taming it? I mean, we can take it with us, but
They don't get their own. Like you can't tell them to sick them, right? You can't tell them.
The devil dogs?
Yeah.
Well, they won't answer your commands unless you got an amazing animal handling.
Yeah.
right.
But, maybe they do from somebody's command.
I think we should just take it out. Take it out. We can go down there and inspect, see if there's anything down there of value. Maybe they're protecting something.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. No attack rolls necessary. You are able to bring it down.
Okay.
Sweet. It's dead. So, do you want to show off your cool ninja skills and jump on now?
Oh yeah.
Easy day.
Is it 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to reclaim your torch down there if you want it. These things
Yeah, we'll
are
take
free.
that back.
I'm going to stay up top.
I'm gonna drop down with him.
Okay.
I'm going to stay up top and sort of keep a watch this way.
Okay. We'll go like perception check, I suppose, for that. Just you can do one now, and then I'll let you know when you want to do another one.
It's 11.
And then
Okay.
for us being down there, do you want one?
You are searching the area for anything of use?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing, yeah.
Just anything in general.
Yeah, just looking around for anything that's.
Because they now have a
So
torch
20.
down there.
From my perspective, it looks every time like you're rolling a nat 1 when you roll that die. It must be something about the color. I'm like man, he rolls
17.
a lot of 1s for some reason.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice.
Dirty.
There are remains of carcasses down here. Let's see here. Just carcasses.
Nothing else.
Okay. We come back up.
And the whole thing, that's all it is? Dang. And they all come alive, and now it's undead.
Oh, good. Use my chill touch.
Need more.
I told you
Suspense.
about that one time, right? So, my buddy, we're doing like a low-level campaign, and we're going through this little crypt. And we've been fighting skeletons this whole time and everything like that. And we go into this final room, and there's a tombstone. Or there's this like throne, and you know, someone sitting in the throne and everything like that. And we walk in and stuff like that, and the DM starts going into his description, and he's like, the undead king sits there motionless and blah 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 and everything like that. You know, what do you do? I'm like, is it dead or undead? And he's like, fuck. He's like, I meant to say dead.
Uh-oh.
I was like, oh, well, it's undead, so I'm going to pull my mace and I'm going to go whack this son of a bitch. So we got, like, the jump attack on him. So he's like, gosh darn it. I was like, the undead king or the dead king? And he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I've been there. I've done that.
He's like, don't say
More
undead.
times
Now
than
I know
care
it's
to
alive.
They're like, oh man, I just gave it away. Well, now it's exposition.
Do you want to
Anything on these kobolds?
Same as you found before, daggers and slings.
daggers and slings? So do you want to put your torch out? That way you have use of both your hands.
Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and keep mine going.
Yep.
And we will proceed up the stairs, being very perceptive.
Okay.
Since they went down it, I'm assuming that they're kobolds.
We just teleported.
Hopefully they didn't do anything. So as we enter the room here,
Very Lord friendly of you to say it that way.
right?
8.
Okay.
I do like 8. So 8's a little off the beaten path here.
So this must go down then.
Yep, staircase going down into the.
Walking into the room. Into the.
Austin, talk again.
Hello?
Oh,
Okay. It sounded really quiet for.
Might have been an ambient sound in the background. He's doing his own music and ambient sound for us.
he was yelling behind him, "Ma the meatloaf!"
I wish. The meatloaf sounds pretty good.
Meatloaf always sounds good.
Heck yeah.
I lost my place. Okay, so you can see kind of around that corner a little bit into room 8.
Yep.
There are some like
there, yeah.
thin mattresses of straw that are covered with badly cured furs that form small beds that are haphazardly positioned around this chamber. There are rats and small lizards that are scurrying through food scraps, and there are moldy wineskins littering the floor.
So it's a barracks, or
Yeah.
not necessarily a barracks, like a.
Whatever those kobolds were staying in. Probably.
Yeah. Too bad they're not still in the room. I'd
There's
light their freaking
small-sized
shit on
beds, and
fire.
kobolds are small-sized.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there's really a need to.
I was gonna say if they're still in there, I'd light them on fire.
Right.
I don't think anything is gonna be worth scurrying in
No.
this room. I
Something
Yo.
catches your eye in the corner.
Make a perception roll.
which a corner.
Oh, I did not see it.
It may have barely caught my eye at 12. It may have just been like, there's something shiny over there, I think.
Send the dwarf in.
Send the
Well,
dwarf.
I got a 2, so
Yeah, we
I guess
didn't see it.
Nothing
six
catches
with
your eye in the
corner.
Ignore what I said. I didn't say anything. I don't know what you guys are rolling for.
Go in there.
Just like the other rooms, it's something. If we want to search, we can always look a little bit later too.
That's correct.
Separating knowledge from what I actually saw,
Right.
which is a whole lot of.
Could be hard.
Is that something?
Okay, well, this room looks worthless.
Oh, it's like there's a bunch of kobold crap in here.
Literally.
Yep, that's probably what that shiny thing was. I saw was a reflection of some
it was a
shit.
shiny turd. Somebody was literally polishing a turd.
All right, so I'm
All right.
gonna head over this way. I'm
Leads
gonna
you
come
to
to
some
the
steps.
top of the steps here.
And I will move the map.
This is definitely a tunnel under Area 4 that you've previously gone through.
Holy shit, we teleported again.
I was gonna say,
Right here.
sweet, there's no
Why don't you
traps.
pick up your players real quick?
Say there's no traps.
There we go. All right. You'd be right there.
Okay.
This is gonna be difficult for me.
Anything cool in this room as we come down the stairs?
Okay.
As someone's humping me.
Yeah. All right.
Feel free to adjust because I did not get the chance to place this for pretty obvious reasons because we're working with a map of this sort. You guys know there is somebody in this chamber as you're coming down the steps. Do you want to pause or halt in the steps instead of coming right into the room?
Let's
Yeah.
Pause in the steps if we understand that there's someone in there, so therefore all three of us can be like,
Shut up.
Okay.
like,
This is-
slow to impulse, Captain.
Don't overreact to what I'm about to put down. It's not a dragon right now.
It's not
It's
a
a
dragon
statue
right now.
of a dragon
Okay.
with 9 heads, or 5. I forgot how many. We're saying 9.
9-headed Hydra dragon. Okay,
Oh my
so
god, is
there's
that a
statue.
dragon?
Oh my lord.
Thank you for the effort. That was great.
So, so where
He
do you
says
want
that
us?
audibly as we're watching.
So, so there's someone down there. So should we line ourselves up in the stairwell?
Yeah, if you'd like. It would be single file.
Yeah,
Travel through there.
that's why I figured it's single file down there, and so
Would you like to hear what you would hear?
Yes.
yeah.
Chanting.
Burp.
Praying.
Oh,
Jesu Domine.
there's 2 other things I forgot.
Burp.
All right.
It's the bar, guys. It's the bar.
What are those guys?
I can't see them yet.
Yep, you can't see him yet, so it's a little hard to say. Okay. It's over here. Sorry, guys.
Hey, I'm gonna take a quick break and go to the bathroom real quick.
You
I'll
know
be
what?
right back.
I'll be right back.
Why don't we take a quick 5?
Okay.
It'll give me a chance to figure out what he's going to say. And you guys can figure out what you want to do.
He's got going, ¿Dónde estás, biblioteca? No, I'm not taking you to my fucking library.
Make me a monk.
¿Dónde estás, biblioteca? This is going to potentially hurt. Okay,
We're making good progress through there. Was that a cat meowing?
Yeah.
My cat's out there?
No, that was me.
Oh, it's TikTok.
Oh.
I have so many dang notes.
So while we're
It's
back
not
there
even
and
funny.
we're like, there's someone up here, I am going to heal myself.
That's a
Sweet.
good idea.
I'm at 2/3 health. Because if we're going into some kind of a potential bigger fight, I'm going to need everything I can get.
I wish I could have done my Find Familiar spell before I came in here.
Mm-hmm.
Those things can come in handy, I bet.
Oh man, they're crazy. Sometimes it's really hard as a DM to work around that because the players can just like
Free roam.
they can do
almost.
so many things. Like last night, remember I told you about that tunnel
Uh-huh.
that they were going to go into, and they used a draconic spirit to yank the ring out of the mouth of the bull and dispel the.
Oh.
They were inches away from the rogue losing every single item he owned. Every single item.
Literally, like
That would have sucked.
Yes.
it was this
He
tunnel.
had nothing magical save for one amulet, so I guess he would have lost everything but one thing.
It was this tunnel that if they stepped 1 foot into this tunnel, they lose all equipment, anything that's like on their person, so weapons, armor, anything, they would have lost.
Here's what I did to help him.
Oh, Jesus.
I made a poem
That's
at
nasty.
the beginning that accentuated the ring and things. And so that's how it was rhyming. And so that they would get an idea that like, the ring has something to do with the things. And then I placed a bag of holding, actually, at the end of the tunnel. The spell did not work on magical items. Bag of holding is a magical item, and it can hold a massive amount of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they could put all of their stuff in the bag of holding
Weightless.
and walk through.
Because it negates
Just take
it
it
like
out.
negates weight too, doesn't it? Or like it cuts it in like
It's
by a lot or something
significantly
stupid. Yeah.
Decreased. Yeah, it's insane. And they didn't even need to use it that way. They ended up just gaining a bag of holding, which is fine
Nice.
because we're like right at the end. Yeah, I
Bag of
was
holding.
really impressed.
You find the dragon horde. Bag of holding! Yeah, buddy!
I do know of a dragon horde.
Just
dragon
stuff
lair,
that shit in there.
except the gold cursed, so anyone who has it gets slowly, their skin turns into scales.
Oh.
So you just got to make it back to the merchants fast enough and offload all that gold and launder it really quickly. So you still get all the benefit of the gold.
Added armor class, man. You get scales, man. You get extra AC, right?
Yeah, they never investigated the curse. Like, it could have been a good curse.
Right.
It's
Like,
a
bitch, I'm a
blessing
dragon,
in disguise. Yeah, no, they have. That was literally 2 years ago in that campaign. So
That's
I don't
crazy.
know if they remember that.
Or it could have been like the Game of Thrones stone disease.
Yeah, it's probably more likely to be like that. I gotta take a leak real quick.
What do we do?
Okay, so I'm gonna go into the room and I'm not gonna go up to him. But I am
I'm
gonna.
back.
We still have our cobalt stuff. Or not cobalt, our...
You have your cult stuff on, but I mean, you'd have to move through my square to get down there. Which I mean, you're more than you're.
I mean, we could go back up and then switch positions if we had to.
Yeah. So I went ahead and I healed myself for. I don't know why I keep turning around to look for you, but I healed myself. I got myself back up to 22 hit points, so I'm at 2/3 health. We're in the stairwell. You guys still have your cultist gear on. Brennan just brought that up, so maybe you guys should go down first and maybe try to
Just...
persuade him, try to decept him.
Well, we can just walk in and we'll show the sign, the... whatever. Hail Hydra.
Hail
type
Tiamat.
sign. Yeah.
I would do it.
Praise.
Remember that one guy did it with 5.
He did do it with 5, yeah.
I would do it with 5. The other dude, the little lackey keep owner thing, did it
Yeah.
with 3.
Okay.
I don't think the 3. I'm not sure exactly what that means yet.
But the 5 is for sure.
I have a guess.
You think we can bluff our way into some information, Austin?
If anything, it gives us opportunity, or at
Can-
least it
I don't
gives me an opportunity to hit.
Can you hear us?
All right, I'm back.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hello? You can?
Yep.
Okay.
So what we're thinking is possibly like going back up, switching order.
No,
on how we come-
I'm just playing with you. I heard the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I like that idea.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm definitely down to pull a little deception there and try to talk our way
So-
through it.
So Dan, where we were at, could we tell if it got brighter as we were heading down?
Oh yeah, thank you. Normal lighting.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back up the stairs to arrange our order.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my torch out.
Okay.
Yep, you would definitely be able to tell there's light coming through that passageway.
Okay.
And then we're
Great
gonna
question. I totally forgot. Sometimes the lighting side of things I miss. 'Cause I'm focused on so many other details.
I don't want to have that. I want to have that free hand if I need it.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. So I'm going to get at the very back. They're still in their cult gear, and we're going to proceed down, and I'm going to be, behind them. I'm going to be like at least 10 foot behind.
Okay.
That way I'm not as easily visible.
All
And
right.
I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop when the light would potentially hit me.
Okay. Yep.
So we're gonna slowly kind of walk in and trying to be perceptive as we go in.
You hear voices as you're coming down the stairs. You hear the voice of what sounds like a very burly, strong character. Kind of an odd accent. Doesn't really sound human, actually. And then you do hear two other human voices once in a while kind of chiming in. And the non-human voice kind of finishes up what sounds like a prayer, maybe in Draconic. And the other two respond in common, praise Tiamat, praise Tiamat. And then he turns and orders them to inform him as to the progress of the cult being ready to depart from the camp. And they say, the camp is ready to depart within a few hours. Langita Drosa. Very good. See to it that they the movement is efficient and quiet. Been disappointed at the sloppiness on the way back to camp since the attack on Greenest. We have a reputation to uphold. I know we have been relying on mercenaries and kobolds for a while now to pad our ranks, but that won't be for long.
You want to make our way in, Austin? Or do you want to wait and see if they depart?
I say
depart,
we
they might-
hang out for a few minutes. See, since we can hear them.
Do we want to see do we want to see which way they potentially depart? Because they may be departing out the way we're coming in.
If that's the case, then we can walk out.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. Do you have a plan for what you want to do if that were to come up?
You should come out and be like, "What are you doing down here, imposters?"
That would be kind of funny.
Who's in the lead?
That's me.
That's you? Okay, I thought so. Do you want to possibly make it an easy history check?
Okay.
Oh, your intelligence. I think history is intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, he's almost guaranteed to get this good.
11.
Okay. Yep, that passes. You can just barely see, like, the torso and down of Langita Drosa, the one with the gruff, non-human voice. And he has blue reptilian skin. He's medium-sized, and he's humanoid. But you can't see above here. You can't see above the torso. Yeah, unless you want to try to get a better look. You could do a perception check to try to get a better look. He looks really familiar, like someone you saw in Greenest. That's what the history check was for.
It's 9.
When you try to get a better look, it turns out he's facing the other way, so you can't get a look at his face. But there is a bit of a silhouette from the light as it flickers in the room. I mean, you can tell he's blue. The face is just kind of shrouded in a shadow from the big statue with 9 heads, and you can tell that is a statue of the Queen of Dragons. You've heard of her in legend. Her name would be Tiamat. Langita Drosa, the one you're looking at,
seems to have almost like a draconic head. It's hard to tell. It's got some bony crests that stick out in directions that remind you of somebody who was flying above Greenest when it was attacked.
It's that damn dirty bum. No,
It's the homeless guy.
the homeless guy. Damn
Wearing
it.
a mask. I knew it.
Damn homeless guy. I knew he'd come back.
He's a cultist.
Bite us in the ass.
What do you want to do, Austin? Do you want to walk in?
Where are the rats?
So the heroic inspiration
Austin, can you hear me?
that you gave us,
Yeah.
that
Yep, I can hear you.
can give that gives us advantage. Okay.
What are you thinking?
What are we saying if we walk in? What's
That's
our
what I'm
game plan here?
Well, we obviously start with the symbol, praise Tiamat with the 5 fingers up. We can tell him that we were sent to tell him that the departure is ready. And
Yeah.
to see if his and to tell him that we've come down to pray before the departure.
I like that. I'm good to roll with that.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay
Okay.
where I'm at.
And you're not disguised, are you?
No.
Okay. All right. If you want to do that, it's going to take persuasion checks
Okay.
or deception. I'll take either.
So when they move in, am I able to see like
I got a
pretty much here down as well then?
Yeah.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
I also got a 15.
Whoa. I was expecting a 3 or something. All y'all have terrible charisma.
Mm-hmm.
It's the bane of this party's existence.
Which makes
Yeah,
it fun though. Especially when you have a
My
dwarf that likes to
persuasion
run out and try to
negative
persuade
one.
people.
Sorry, Austin. Could you say that again?
He said his persuasion's -1.
So
is
it's
mine.
not like -5. That
Mine's
would really.
I mean,
suck.
I'm 0, so I'm rolling raw.
Mine's a -1.
You know, that's not so terrible. I mean, charisma is not used as much as a lot of other skills are, or character traits. What do you want to say? Do you want to role play it a little bit? Get in the spirit of things.
Let's do it. I hope there's Spanish cultists.
Sí, señor. ¿Qué pasa? You, what are you doing down here?
Senor, we have seen and we are ready to make the departure. Have you done your prayers?
One of the men steps forward for a moment, and he says, "Who are you to, who are you to speak to Cyanrath in such a way? Kneel!"
As I kneel,
Before it's on. That's all you get.
As you kneel.
as we kneel, I look at him and do I notice a rank or what he's wearing or
Oh, the
The
Lang the
human?
Drosa?
yeah or no the
big
human
guy?
first.
Oh, the human. Looks different. Definitely wearing different garb. Not cultist garb.
Not cultist garb, different.
Not the same cultist garb that you've seen. Not the cloaks, no.
Because we're claw 1 right now, or the claw.
Correct. Yep, you're Dragon Claw, rank 1.
Um,
I don't even know why those. To be honest, man, the book doesn't even tell me why these humans are here. So I'm making it up.
so I kneel, and as I stand, I tell him, go see to the departure, now. Not the main guy, the humans.
What are you doing down here?
Done.
You get upstairs.
Lang Drosa turns around and he says,
I like your spirit, Dragon Claw. He won't follow your orders. He only follows mine. Is this true? You come to worship the Queen? I appreciate your initiative. Is the ritual over?
Yes, the ritual has been over for about 5 minutes now. We came as soon as it was finished.
Very good. I am impressed that you braved the stench of the kobolds. Who sent you?
Now the stench is nothing we're not used to. Doesn't bother us at all.
Oh, the notes coming in handy.
Who's the guy we talked to in the tent?
That's what
What's
I'm-
his name?
That's what I'm looking for. Kinnear.
You got it.
Kinnear has sent us.
Kinnear. Oh, he is.
He told us it would be wise to come pray.
It's quite low rank to be sending you here, but I care not. He gestures. Go ahead.
So
Now you are stuck praying to Tiamat. And he stays in the room, and so do the other guys.
oh shit. So we approach the statue.
We both kneel and pray at the statue.
As low as possible. We're very low to the statue.
Careful, Dragonclaw, you might tear your robe if you bow any lower.
I just have so much respect for this and for our dragon queen.
Yes, next time remember the sign before you bow. Now, get about your prayers. Scum.
During out their panties.
How's your prayers, Austin, to the dragon queen?
Wait, what's the main guy's name?
Langdedrosa. Lang-G. Dedrosa. It's a long name. You just call him Cyanrath.
Cyanrath.
That's way easier.
So
Soon to potentially be DED.
I'm gonna take a little shot in the dark, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna kind of repeat some things that I heard at the ritual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say when the seven star falls, dragon rises. Something about the chosen one. Inherent of dragon power. Something about the
While he's doing this, I raise my head and I look at Cyanrath and I just say, Cyanrath, I have a question, if you don't mind.
As I'm praying, you. I'm just like, oh god.
I have a question.
Is my prayer working at least?
They aren't looking at you anymore. They're looking at Smirgov. They were kind of giving you the eye for a moment, but now you're the least of their concerns.
Question?
What is wrong with these dragon claws?
What are you thinking outside this tunnel, man? You're probably like, oh, shit.
I'm over here just like you haven't died yet.
That's a win in my book. Lame Dedrosa looks at you with horror. Like, what are you doing? It's like, do you want me to cut your head off? I will do it.
Oh shit.
Much sterner tone than that. Think like half dragon man wants you dead because you were just irreverent in prayer.
Couldn't we have like waited till after our prayers?
I have a question. No!
Okay.
Teacher?
Yep, okay.
I'm just sitting
it's
here
all
like,
down.
oh fuck, oh
I'm waiting.
shit.
Well, you
He
see,
gives you
I
the
was
sticker.
I was done with my prayers. I finished. My prayers are done.
You didn't even say anything.
You pray for like 30 seconds. All right, I'm done.
Oh, no.
He's looking at you like, what are you going to do? What are you going to say?
Just say it.
I was just curious, as a As a lowly cultist going into these battles, I at times fear death. Is this something you've ever experienced?
I love it.
Gotta say, if you were in a much like less violent cult, that probably would have been a great idea. But he instead cuffs you on the head. So I'm gonna roll improvised unarmed damage. You take 3 bludgeoning damage as he cuffs you in the head with his fist, and he gestures "Pray."
I'm still low. I'm still going. Still going.
And he turns back to the other humans and
Monkey
keeps
boy.
talking to them.
Oh shit.
What do you do? What do you do? He turned around.
Yeah, he turned around.
Yeah, he's not
talking to
looking
the-
towards the tunnel that you're in anymore.
Sweet.
Fog cloud this bitch.
Lightning bolt. Bring out the lightning.
He's
This
not.
is our
So he's
jam.
not facing you guys either. So if you guys want to signal, like if you need help, you can do so, and I can come down.
I just.
I mean,
feel
if he's got his back to us, we got a little advantage here, right?
technically, yeah. I mean, we did our part, I suppose. Unless there's any, I don't think we're gonna get information out of him. I don't.
Oh, you already pissed him
Yeah.
off, but at the same time, he's not killing you.
Well, because he thinks you're part of the cult. Like, if he didn't know, I mean, if he knew that you weren't part of the cult, he probably would have, like, shoved a sword through your neck.
So we'll just keep praying, and listening in to what he's talking to the humans about.
Sounds good. I would say, because I can't, like, physically come up, or, like, creatively come up with a bunch of this stuff off the cuff, some of your checks in the future you'll get at advantage because you've got extra knowledge.
Okay.
And then once in a while I might say, like, hey, you have... when somebody talks to you about something, you can just say, like, hey, actually that's not the case. This is really what's going on. Because you just know. Because you were in the presence of one of the leaders. I just don't know what that is right now because I'm making it up as I go.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's definitely looking away. The two humans are looking towards him, though. One's kind of a little bit behind the statue, so it's maybe a little hard for him to see anything beyond Langdedrosa. Yeah, he's a forbidding figure. He's big. He's still medium-sized, but he's broad. He is a half-dragon. He's a blue half-dragon. Lenithon is the name of the dragon that they had called in. You hear him talking about how Lenithon's going to want his dragon eggs back. I said eggs. I meant to say egg. Sorry. That was an accidental plural. I meant to say egg. Lenithon's going to want his dragon egg back. This ploy won't work on him many times. He already sees through the cult's deception. And Cyanrath responds, yeah, well, at this rate it'll be hatched soon. I'd rather deal with a blue dragon than those two black dragons that are with it.
No.
They're mere days from hatching. In these conditions, they will be wormlings soon enough. Well, we could move them. This is not an ideal place. Resmir said that they will be hatched here. I understand they could be moved. And they likely won't hatch while they're on the move, but Resmir wants them hatched. What Resmir says goes. Understood.
Is Resmir like the leader?
Yeah, at this
Like
point
Cultus leader?
you can kind of put that together. Resmir is a high-ranking individual that has been in this camp. Resmir is no longer here anymore. They're talking about how she already left or is making to leave.
This guy's uniform, it's not purple, is it?
No, it's not, but great question. No, he's wearing more like armor, actually. This guy seems like he's actually quite a tough fighter. He's definitely in league with the cult, though.
Because we want to get these dragon eggs out.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to come up with stuff for you guys because there's a lot to learn that you would hear in this conversation. So, I think there's more I want to say. Let's see. Now about those prisoners that escaped. What happened?
Is he
Well,
talking to us?
Well, you see, Cyanrath, the guards were insufficient. I admit that. I thought 2 dragon claws could handle it, and well, the dragon claw inside. Clearly, they should not have been promoted from initiate. They have failed you, and they have died for it. It's your neck that should be wrung for that failure. Can't you explain yourself? And so that he belabors that one human for a little while, like kind of really like grilling him hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you messed up. Like, who are you? What are you doing in this cult? I mean, I should have killed you months ago. It's just failure after failure. Like this, that, and the other. And things started to get heated. And that one guy, he's getting pretty defensive, but he's also a little bit timid and a little frightened of Cyanrath. He's kind of trying to smooth things over, like I'll make it up. I'll do better. Like, we'll get twice as many next time. Like, we'll be able to make many more sacrifices to the Dragon Queen.
So
please, Cyanrath, have mercy on me.
on this, I stand up and I praise Tiamat. I walk over and I say, "Shit, what's his name?"
Kinnear?
No,
No.
the guy we're
Iron
talking
Rat.
about.
Cyanrath or Lang Dedrosa, same guy. It's just a long name.
Cyanrath, you need people who can better serve you. Somebody with a spine, not this puny heap of a human. Let us help you in this. Let us serve you. Be rid of these 2 humans.
Persuasion check, please. I think he might like that.
Considering how I came in and tried to order that guy around.
Right.
Yeah, a little bit of.
Yeah. That's not that good. Where's that persuasion? Yeah, that's just the 6.
Learn your place!
Shit.
Get back down there! Continue praying, you will need it.
You want to try, Austin?
You may rise only after I leave.
Okay.
Only after he leaves?
That's what he said, yeah. At this point, it's been going on for like 20 minutes.
You should just kill that shitty human and be like, I was tired of listening to it.
You might like tick off Cyanrath to the point where he actually draws a weapon instead of just smacking you guys.
Oh,
Like, what are you doing?
I mean, to be completely honest with you, I think it's worth trying. I think we could.
Is it-
I think we could put an arrow in him.
So if he does attack, I will jump into. I will jump into action.
because I don't want to fight him necessarily, but I kind of want to win his favor, and I think if we can do it right, which I thought that was the way, but I can roll real well.
Yeah.
It might have just been the words you said.
Yeah, that's true.
You didn't sound culty enough.
That's true. Just kill the motherfucker. Just kill him. Kill that one human. That
If if I'm intending to use heroic inspiration, do I need to announce that prior to my roll, or do I roll and be like, I'm going to use this and roll again?
You do not have to pre-announce it. You can do it after you get a bad roll.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the great thing about it is that you can use it in your worst situation.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, shoot. Let's. I stand up and draw my bow and fire an arrow into dude's forehead.
hopefully.
Okay.
To the human, right?
You are.
Yes, the human.
I think we are closer than his range, so he has disadvantage on his shot, but he can fire if he wants. Now, if you have a point of inspiration, I'm pretty sure you do, you are welcome to spend that to make it just a normal roll instead of a roll at disadvantage. You can make that decision after you roll at disadvantage, though. You don't have to decide that now.
So roll at disadvantage is 2 die 20 and the lowest roll.
Yep.
I should have used that on my persuasion.
All right.
Trying to find a non-violent way out of this.
You know I like those.
I know.
They make me really happy.
I don't think we have a choice. At this
I kind
point.
of have this weird tendency with bad guys to make them extremely patient, so I'll learn, don't worry.
The good thing about you rolling with disadvantage is the fact that you still get like a +7. So,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah, so
there's a good
I'm not
chance
super worried about it.
your lowest
My-
one is still going to be all right.
So my first roll is an 18,
Okay.
and second roll is a 22.
Yes.
All right.
18.
And you're targeting the guy who's getting his ears bitten off by Cyanrath?
Yeah.
Arrow in his chest. Just dead. Dead as a doornail. And Cyanrath turns and looks at you.
Cyanrath. I was tired of his bullshit. Could tell he wasn't being honest with you.
That was really in character.
I was tired of this bullshit. I love it.
Rise, Dragon Claw.
You truly
rise.
do need somebody with a spine.
I will rise.
They're both Dragon
Are
Claw,
you
so
committing to that?
What?
Well, he was kind of talking to Smirgo, just in
Oh,
case.
I figured because Smirgoff was already up since he shot the guy.
you're going to get slammed
Oh,
in the head.
you're right.
Yeah, since he shot the.
Oh,
arrow.
yes, rise.
Okay, so that's why.
I was going to say, he gets slammed down to the ground. Bitch, get back to praying.
You come here. He points at Smirgoff.
I walk up to him. Confidently.
You've shown great bravery and stupidity, which will not be left unrewarded.
Yes.
Sweet.
He does two things. One, he smacks you again
Valid.
for 3 bludgeoning damage.
You can't smack him too many
Well,
times, he'll die.
I forgot
can't
to
hit
take-
him with
I
this-
gotta take my bludgeoning too.
I know that I can hit you with a healing spell, but you're only going to get 1 die 4 plus 3.
So that was that part. And then he reaches into a very small bag that he has on his waist, and he pulls out a pin. And it has 2 bars on it. It's like the single bar you have. And
You
he
just got promoted.
gestures you come close, Smirgoff, and he takes the single bar off, and he puts on a dual bar, and he says, "We'll get your robes taken care of later. If anyone questions you, send them to me. Cyanrath."
Very well.
It'd be stupid for me to walk up and expect a bar too, right? Hey,
Get back to praying.
He looks at you and he makes as if he's going to kick you, and get on the ground.
I stop Cyanrath. I tell him that I'll take care of this dragon. and then I grab him by the back of the robes, pull him, and we start walking out of the
Back towards me.
back towards the
Very well, Dragon Wing. See to it that he is properly disciplined.
shit.
I'll take care of this one.
And next time you come in, knock!
But you do not.
And you're able to leave the room.
Hey. With a promotion.
You've been promoted twice today.
Right, so now we got to pay attention to see when he leaves and if he's going to be coming up our way or whatnot. So we want to be back far enough to where hopefully he's not going to see us.
Theater of the mind that you're far enough back that you
Okay.
can do that. Like maybe in the kobold room or something like that.
Yeah, we could go all the way back to the
hidden
Cobalt
back
room
there or
if we
something
want.
like that.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
assuming that they're going to
That
go.
was fun. I was having a good time.
That was a good one.
I was getting ready to jump down and use some heroic inspiration and blow a freaking
Bust someone's head
hole
open.
through Mr. Blue Boy's anus.
Remember, he is a blue half dragon.
I know. That's the only thing that kept me from, doing it, because he's blue.
Blue does lightning damage, but it also has lightning resistance or
Right.
immunity. I can't remember which. He does lightning damage.
Yeah.
I do thunder damage.
Oh, he does thunder damage. Oh, I forgot about that.
I do
Those
thunder.
are different. Those are different.
Thunder damage
All right.
is primarily what mine is. It's thunder. Like thunder
I'd have
wave.
to look him up and find out.
Oh, I got him right here.
Yep.
That's what I got.
Congratulations on your promotion, Smirnoff.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
For shooting an arrow right through his freaking eye. I was getting ready to hit him with some big boy damage.
The other human doesn't really say anything at this point,
Probably
and
stunned.
yeah, a little bit. And
Oh,
he excuses himself. The Hail Tiamat, and then he comes up out the way that you came down.
so we're
Okay.
in the kobold room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
He walks past that room.
so we went into the kobold room a little bit further.
Mm-hmm.
Do we notice anything?
You do notice something.
Because we went further in the room, I can do
You
that.
went further into the room.
Exactly.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's the
all
only
right.
way I can get away with that is we went further into the room. So
This
maybe we did notice something.
This is gonna be. Get your pen and pencil ready. You want to write this down?
1 million in gold. Yes.
It's
Bag
kind
of
of
holding.
funny actually. So, I'll read it once and then I'll give you the details again. You find 38 gold pieces, 152 silver, and 704 copper, sorted into 88 stacks of exactly 8 copper coins each.
Sorted in 88 stacks of.
8 copper pieces each.
So the 704 copper are sorted in
Just
8.
sorted in.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell?
I don't
88
know why. So that was 38 gold.
of 88 or of 8. 88 stacks of 8.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, 38 gold, 152 silver, and 704 copper. You also find several dozen dragon-themed talismans and amulets carved from bone, soapstone, wood, and ivory. The workmanship on most of them is atrocious, but four have a unique, if vicious, artistic flair.
I am not taking those. We will definitely take the money. But I don't want any of that.
I'm just
crazy
imagining
shit.
like the
Just
dragons, like they
terrible.
don't even look like dragons. There's like one is themed after a bat because he never saw a dragon. The other is like, it looks like an eagle.
Yeah, and we don't want to wear those because then we're going to get looked at like, what the fuck?
Another one is just that whoever was chiseling and
Are you a kobold?
carving it made a huge mistake and half the dragon like split off because he hit the wood grain improperly. Like,
I mean, maybe with this money we can just put it in one bag and then share it.
Yeah, we can split later.
Yeah.
group funds are a great idea.
Yeah.
They're a really good idea. It's easier to track, and I suppose in the event that somebody split off from the party, we might want to consider who holds onto the group fund. But that's so rare that we would just deal with it when it comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want, I could track the group fund. If
We
you
need to
want
hit a
do that.
bank so we can cash up that copper and
Yeah.
silver into gold.
Well, Baldur's Gate or Waterdeep banks there.
Right?
Yep, they're really big cities. Baldur's Gate's bigger. So it's very reasonable to assume that there would be a bank.
Well,
Okay.
fuck, the 88 stacks of 8 don't break down to 3 people. Fuck. No.
Yeah, they don't, do they?
Damn it.
Oh, man, this has been a fun session.
Yeah, that
I'm
was good.
enjoying the role play. I didn't think we'd get this far. I'm impressed. That other human leaves, so he's out of the room, and you hear a little bit of commotion, and before he leaves, you surmise that some kobolds or something like took the dead body and moved him somewhere.
Okay.
Do you want to slowly head back down the tunnel and then?
Did the big guy come through as well?
Signrath hasn't come up through your steps, no.
Slowly look around that corner see if he's still there.
I was gonna say because he said he was going. He mentioned you're not going to leave until I leave. So it's one of those things where it's like you would think that he's gonna leave,
At the same time, he let you leave early.
but
Yeah,
the thing
that's
is,
true.
he let us leave early. So it's like, do we stand there and wait? Do we?
I think we slowly head back down and see if we hear anything, any footsteps, any movement in there, and
Let's do an easy stealth check.
13.
How easy are we talking here?
Probably about a DC of 5.
13.
Where's a nat 1 sit on that?
You have inspiration.
Yeah. You do. You
You
do.
could re-roll that if you want. Otherwise, that's a crit fail.
Say a nat 1 plus his dexterity is a 5. But it's still a crit fail.
But it's still a crit fail.
I can use inspiration. I mean, I guess it just depends on. You are the one that got ranked up, so I mean, if anything.
I'm not terribly worried about being stealthy, so I think I'm just gonna take the nat 1.
You can if you want. We're in the last 20 minutes of the session, and I'm probably going to award more for next week. So, I try to award them every week if I can. At least to individuals that impressed me.
I'll use the. I'll stick with the nat 1 now, and if it leads to anything poorly, I'll have
Sounds
the
good.
inspiration for that.
That works? Okay. All right, well, you peek your head around the corner, and you don't see Cyanrath.
okay.
Not down at the bottom of the stairs?
Not in the room that he was in. You can clear all those tokens out. Except
Okay.
for the main statue. That's still there, of course.
Okay, cool. So everything is gone out of there.
Have you seen what she looks like?
I have personally, I know what she looks like, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, Tiamat's pretty
Tiamat looks like this.
pretty cool.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she has one of every dragon, evil dragon head.
All right. Which way do we want to go now?
So, this is well lit. So now that we're into the room, can I do a perception check, or
Yeah.
can we just see really good as to what's going on down here?
Yeah.
21.
Okay. You see that there seems to be a pathway leading off towards, I would call it the south, down that way.
Okay. And then I see, of course, the stairs.
Yeah, and there's stairs. Yeah, I figured that part was obvious, but yeah, there's stairs.
Right.
Well, we still haven't found the dragon eggs.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there
Well, I
anything
say we,
interesting about the statue other than the fact that it's a statue?
No, it's just a statue. Nothing particularly interesting about it.
Okay.
It seems maybe a little bit crude, actually, like they made it while they were here.
I was like, nothing like cool, like ruby eyes or something. I can take the rubies.
Oh, no, that would be cool, though, wouldn't it? That'd be really cool.
Give me those fucking eyes! I'm prying that shit out. Desecrating
Desecrate
it. Yes. Okay, cool. So,
I say we head towards that 10 room there.
Yeah.
What's it called
Okay.
when you do that to an evil shrine? Is it Blessicrate?
Blessicrate.
I can't remember.
I like
That's almost where that artisan tool can come in handy if you ever needed to make like a.
Start something on fire?
No,
I got a torch for that.
Yeah. And flasks of oil.
I do have flasks of oil.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
like if you wanted to make like a statue or something or a.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the stone workers' tools or masons' tools or whatever they're called. Yeah.
Okay, so we're into the room. I want to go Go into this
Go through
direction,
the steps.
towards
Okay.
the steps, and look down.
Let's just move the map while we're at it. We can move the statue off and the torches, I think. They're probably not necessary anymore. Thanks, guys.
Statue can go by.
The statue teleports.
Yeah, right.
So I've learned a lot in this session already from using the map. I think what I'll do is probably duplicate my monitors and use Roll20 because then I can add tokens on the screen of special stuff.
That's
But
cool.
that'll take a little bit more work. I don't know if I'll have that ready for next week, but I'll give it a shot.
That's cool.
I got some cool tech at my disposal. It's just the fact that I only have one HDMI port out of my laptop makes this more difficult. Because right now I can kind of give you a view of stuff, but I wouldn't be able to do it if I duplicated the display. So
You can get a small hub stuff. You can get a small hub that gives you the multiple HD.
I mean, honestly, I might just do it and tear this whole setup down and move it, and like rearrange this whole room, and like set up that because you see I got 4 monitors. Like I could really put out a lot of images. Okay, but that aside, room 10.
So is room 10, so does the torch light continue into room 10, or do I need to relight my torch?
Down to here, and then it goes dim, or out. I mean, and then it's no longer impacting that room.
Okay, so I'll relight my torch.
Sounds good. The chamber that opens at the bottom of the stairs is immense. A wide ledge runs along the left wall and drops away to a pit at the right. Many stalactites descend from the ceiling, and the sound of dripping water echoes continuously.
Stalactites coming
they'd be
down
from the
from the
ceiling.
ceiling.
Yep.
Just
I'm assuming
stalagmites
these
are from the ground.
This is the same thing. I guess we probably can't see that yet, but those are the bars.
I'd say you
again.
can. It is a set of stairs with bars around it, just like before.
Okay, I'm going to perceive these stairs, make sure there's nothing that's going to potentially trip me up. At a 15.
Nice. Nothing on the stairs. Stairs
Alright.
seem fine.
Head down.
I'll go ahead and head down, yes. Yep, and I will enter the room and see what I can see into A.
All right, perception check, please. Let's
18.
4.
4.
21.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Sorry.
Between the two of you, you do find that there's a couple finished off carcasses down here that are just bones now.
Let me see here for a second. This is a bit of a complicated one for me to remember. You see remains that look like 2 more of those devil dogs, as we've dubbed them, have been here. Let's show you here.
They could have been the 2 same
And-
dogs that we killed. Maybe we should throw a torch back this way.
You see 2 large eggs down on the floor. And when I say large eggs, they are about the size of a small being, so maybe like the size of your dwarf. About the height of your dwarf.
So yeah, they're... Can we tell what color they are?
These 2 are both different colors from each other. One is black, and the other one is, because you got black dark vision right now for this.
Gray.
It's lighter black.
It's lighter black. Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of want to see what's in that B.
We can mosey on around over there.
Okay.
Is there anything against this
So-
wall?
Let's go ahead and throw the torch down here. I want to see if any dogs come out after it.
Oh, okay. When you toss the torch, the 2 devil dogs, which you would probably have heard at this point, are guard drakes. That's what they're really called.
They're guard drakes. Okay.
Yep. They pop out to go investigate the torch, and there's enough light that you see a 3rd egg. This one's black. And a little bit of the light spills over onto the first 2 that you saw, and you see one's black, one's blue.
So that makes 2 black eggs, 1 blue egg. They're all the same size.
Same eggs that that Dingledorf was talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody makes up new names for the characters in my games.
Did he want them dead? Like, did he want to kill those dragons, or did he want them to hatch for a reason? I can't.
You talking
Black-
about Leosin or Cyanide?
No, Cyanide.
He
said he
made
didn't.
it abundantly clear that the eggs were supposed to stay here and hatch, because Rezmir said so.
The black dragons, and like he said, the black dragons and the blue dragons. The black dragons are evil. The blue dragon is more neutral. So the blue dragon, if in all honesty, if we're going to save one, I would save that one. If we're going to take one out of there, I'd destroy the black ones. That's just... What truck would that be to...
Probably history.
So I'd rolled a 14 on history as to what the dragons, I guess, what knowledge I would know about the dragons as to the fact that...
And you came in with previous dragon knowledge into the campaign, so I would say that's fair for you to know that.
Yeah, so black dragons are
Part
evil.
of the reason you came to Greenest in the first place.
Right. Black dragons are evil. The blue dragons are primarily neutral.
Regardless, though, how are we going to save it if it's as big as you are?
We can carry it. I'm sure we could carry it. Between
What's it
the
weigh?
three of us and stuff like that, we'd have to go down there and see how much it weighs. We'd have to try to test it, but with our strength, combined strength and stuff like that, I think 2 of us could manage. Or even
Do we
one of
have
us
any-
might be able to manage without being too encumbered.
So it's more of a size problem than a weight problem. They're not ridiculously heavy. It's like maybe carrying 100 pounds of weight.
Just awkward.
It's just awkward, right?
What were you going to say, Carbs?
Do we have like a sack or something we can put it in to like hide it
Put it
and
on.
seal it?
Not that big.
Probably not that big. I mean, we could possibly take when we get out of this, we can possibly take maybe a tent.
I could.
Like I can unreal. I have a tent in my pack.
And we could make like some kind of makeshift thing with our rope, and we can strap it to our back,
That's funny. That's what I was thinking.
carry it somehow like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we can't put it in my miniature cloak.
I want to go. I want to go look at B though.
I just imagine that miniature cloak is something that goes around your neck and it barely comes down past your shoulders.
That's why. So the miniature cloak is the
It's a spell
component I need for Toll of the Dead. So
Okay.
the cloak
Yeah.
goes out and the cloak makes the noise and
We were looking
Yeah.
at something at work that needed a miniature cloak again. I can't
It's so
remember.
funny.
so yeah. Now that we know that there's guardian drakes down there, yeah, I say we can proceed over to B and see what's down there.
Relight a torch because we threw other one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking I lit yours and you threw
Okay.
yours down, so I still have mine lit.
Is there anything against this wall here?
No.
So we're gonna go over to B.
B is vacant.
B is vacant.
There's nothing there.
What about now? What about now? Keep rolling my dice until now.
15 black dragons.
Yes,
You die.
I jump in. Geronimo.
Campaign over.
I jump
Well,
in,
it's a good run,
swirling my
guys. Let's pack up and go
freaking,
home.
Right.
whirling my long sword like Highlander style.
Do we go get those eggs then?
So this area here, since we went by the area, do we notice if there's a key hanging there?
There is.
Okay.
Same as last time. And there's
So-
a gate at the bottom of that wrought iron cage. I don't know if I mentioned that in the other room. It was the same thing.
So I don't know if we should take the key and go down, or if we should just drop a torch down here, see what we can see, and if coast is clear, we drop ourselves down, because we're gonna have to fight those drakes.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Or we can
Do
go
we-
over there and we can start firing arrows at them from up high and either lure them up if they can get out. I don't know if they can get out. They may not be able to get out since they're inside of a cage and they, it's a locked cage. They may not be able to get out. So we may be able to just to have advantage to just shoot at them from up high.
Before we start any of that, do we want to go explore that little tunnel off of 9? See where that goes?
Over here.
Yeah, before we start carrying the egg around.
That is true. I
Thought it'd be
mean,
smart to find the exit or something.
yeah, so that is a good idea because once we kill these things and we can get down into that room and get the eggs, we're going to have to open that gate eventually. So I'm going to say that we probably should just shoot at them from above, kill them, and then use the key to get through the gate, get the egg, and then get it out.
I mean,
But we don't want to get the egg out before we've looked through this whole area. You get a good point.
if we come across anything though, can we just like put the egg down and? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
what
don't
if
think
some-
we'd want to carry it with us just in case it got damaged because one of us rolled a 1. Or something like that. It wouldn't necessarily encumber us, more so as it would not keep our hands free, so we would not be able to wield weapons while we carry.
Okay.
So I think it
Enjoy
might
some
be
of my monsters before I go to
because
bed.
they don't plan on moving the eggs, so the eggs are going to stay here, and they're not quite going to hatch. They're going to hatch shortly, but they're not going to hatch in the near future.
Yeah.
So I think we should go and explore the rest of it, and then come back here and take the eggs on our way out. That way, maybe we can find an easier way out.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go back.
There's kind of an expedited way I could do this, in that if you knew where you were going, I could just have you roll a group strength check, take the average, and then a group stealth check if you want to be stealthy and take the average, and that would see you through to the end because you've already explored a major part of this place. You know where you're going.
Right, but I mean, there's still other areas in which we haven't been.
Right.
And we haven't ran into any kind of dragon loot or anything like that. I mean, they may have the caravans all loaded up with it, so there may not be anything left. But it's worth looking.
Yeah.
And you never know what you might come across, too.
Well, you want to pick up there next week?
Yeah,
Monday?
do we want to just stop here at 10?
That's fine. Fine with me.
That works well for me.
Sounds
Are you
good to
working
me.
tomorrow?
So,
Okay, me too.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
You probably can't answer this. But what would be the percent chance of, since both these guys don't require necessarily sleep to
Right.
regain their spells, what would be the chance of us sleeping in the kobold area and stuff?
I don't know if I can answer that.
Because I mean, obviously they'd be able to keep
I can give you the Matt Mercer answer.
guard.
Certainly try.
You can certainly try.
You all get 350 XP tonight.
Ooh.
I think you level up with that.
I'm at
350 would put me at 1400 or 1300.
yeah. You had 950, right?
Yeah, I was at 950. I can tell you 13. I think it's
14
I
now
think it's 14.
to level up.
Oh, you're at 13, you need 1400?
I think it's 14.
Wow, that's close.
It's at the beginning, isn't it? Or no, it's chapter 2. Right before the class features.
Trying to think if there's anything else. I feel like that went so well. I was not prepared for it to go that well. I was really a lot more concerned that I would not know what to do tonight. So that, man, there's good chemistry in this group.
What did you think was gonna happen when we got to that statue? Do you think we were gonna
I did not know what was going to happen because to fill you in on a little thing that we missed earlier, you were supposed to fight Cyanrath when you left Greenest, but by a freak accident, you just like went a different way, and he just wasn't there.
Oh.
So, remember when I detailed the dragon like picking somebody up in the air and then dropping them?
Oh yeah.
That was the person who barely survived the duel against Cyanrath, and he executed the person by dropping him. And that would have been one of you guys, except he probably wouldn't have done the execution part. He would have been like, okay, you can live, you know, like your hero fought me, whatever, like your champion fought me. Now suffer, you know.
Instead, now we're in his good graces.
Yes, and so he is supposed to recognize one of you guys and say like, hey, what are you doing here? Kind of like not friendly, but as like I'm surprised you made it. Also, why are you in my hatchery? You know,
Yeah.
like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And now I'm going to kill you.
Level 4 is 2,700, so we got ways to go.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Yes, I did not know what to do, but I feel like that came quite naturally.
I was ready to blow a hole right through them. So I mean, if they started getting attacked, I was going to come to the bottom, and I was going to attack.
I think this is going to be a lot more beneficial, though.
I added 500 XP to the sum before I divided it for like roleplay XP.
I would have attacked and been like, boom, and you would have been like, miss. I'd have been like, heroic inspiration, hopefully, and hit it. Because that would have been awesome, because it would have been a hit, and then I would have rolled all these dice, and he would have been like, and I'd been like, oh, that would have been great.
So we would pick up in
19
area
plus
10, moving to go find the area that you know is secret in area 9, but your characters don't know is secret, to explore that area before deciding to haul the eggs out. For the rest of like the context of what you're doing, I guess you would go back to Greenest and tell Laosin what you found before he goes to Baldur's Gate. And yes, he did say Burdusk, and no, that is not where they're going. You figured that out tonight.
Yep.
But he was strung up on a pole the whole time. So he was speaking truthfully to you.
He was getting secondhand information, and you know how it is, where I tell you a place, and you'll tell him the place, and he'll tell someone else the place, and then that person will come back.
Course, right?
Yeah, this person comes back to me, and I'll be like, that's not what I said. Burdusk, Burdouche, whatever, same thing. Different places.
Yep, that's right. Okay. Sweet. I'm going to see what I can do for spicing up the setup even a little bit more for Monday. We'll see how my weekend goes. Oh boy, they're always super full. And I am always tired after an opening shift on Saturday. I'm opening on Saturday. Are you working that day either? You too? No?
Not Saturday,
Tomorrow and Friday?
Friday.
Okay.
I had no idea that they were closed on last Saturday.
Oh,
I got done with my shopping and stuff. I went by there and I was like,
"Is there no one there?"
I was like, "There's no one there." I'm like, "What the hell?" So I drove around the block and I was like, there's no one there.
First Saturday I've had off in like a year.
Did they take that off because of the homecoming or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed that.
Because I was like, oh, okay. So I took my book and went up to Blackbird